You ever get that feeling that taking care of yourself has somehow become way more complicated than it should be? Between work, life, and trying to stay balanced, it gets a little overwhelming. That's why I've been loving Rula. And I know what you're going to say. I can't afford therapy. That's too expensive. How much does therapy even cost? Must be hundreds of dollars an hour, right? Well, what if I told you that Rula partners with over 100 insurance plans so you could pay as little as $15 per session? That's about the cost of a movie ticket. Here's what I like. Rula doesn't just pair you with any therapist. They take your goals, background, and preferences, then build a curated list of therapists who actually fit what you're working on. They've got more than 15,000 licensed professionals across the country, and most have appointments available as soon as the next day. Plus, Rula checks in over time to make sure the care stays consistent and effective. It's therapy that grows with you. Thousands of people are already using Rula to get affordable, high-quality therapy that's actually covered by insurance. Visit Rula.com/Cinephobe to get started. After you sign up, you'll be asked how you heard about them. Please support our show and let them know we sent you. That's RULA.com/Cinephobe. You deserve mental health care that works with you, not against your budget.
Reggie, I just sold my car online.
Let's go, Grandpa. Wait, you did?
Yep, on Carvana. Just put in the license plate, answered a few questions, got an offer in minutes. Easier than setting up that new digital picture frame.
You don't say.
Yeah, they're even picking it up tomorrow. Talk about fast.
Wow, way to go. So, about that picture frame.
Forget about it. Until Carvana makes one, I'm not interested.
Car selling made easy. On
Carvana.
Pickup fees may apply.
Walmart Business is in the business of saving you time, money, and hassle. Whether your business started in a garage or is a garage, Walmart Business has the tools to help you get where you're going. Tools like free shipping, multi-user accounts, and just about any item your company needs.
Even a double filtration cyclone dust collector.
Yep, even that.
Sweet.
Walmart Business. It's the Walmart you love. Now for your business. Learn more at business.walmart.com. Terms apply.
Your favorite local grocery stores like Kroger, Ralph's, Fred Meyer, and more are now delivering on Uber Eats. Get 40% off your order of fresh, quality ingredients. Whether you just got home to an empty fridge or suddenly got a craving to whip up something new, you can get everything you need delivered in as little as 25 minutes. Get 40% off your order with code Kroger2026. Plus, members get $0 delivery fees. Order now on Uber Eats. Orders of $30 or more save up to $25. Ends 4/30/26. See app for details.
Halliday presents, in the red corner, the undisputed, undefeated Weed Whacker Guy. Champion of hurling grass and pollen everywhere. And in the blue corner, the challenger, extra strength Halliday. Eye drops that work all day to prevent the release of histamines that cause itchy allergy eyes. And the winner by knockout is Halliday. Halliday, bring it on.
This podcast contains mature content, explicit language, suggestive situations, and partial to full frontal nudity. Listener discretion is advised. Don't let your kids listen to this.
Officially, as of this taping, Ramadan has started. So the swear jar is back.
For who?
For me.
Okay.
For me.
I ain't doing that shit.
What I'm going to do this year is I'm going to donate the proceeds of the swear jar.
To what? The bar when Ramadan's over?
No, I'm going to donate it to an actual charity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it $1 a swear?
$1 a swear. Yeah, I'm not made of money.
I'm going to keep a tally.
Okay. Just be honest, though.
Analog?
Analog, yeah, man.
That's the only way we know it's real.
Mean swear jar, underline.
That's literally going to be the most valuable page of the analog notes.
No, boy.
Well, no. I'm doing...
That's a lot of money.
I'm not dedicating a fucking part of my soon-to-be very completed and very expensive...
Well, it's an insert now. It's an insert.
It's a Post-it. It's a Post-it.
Oh, wow. No respect.
Look, I could do notepad from a hotel. Would you rather that?
I think that would be more on par for this movie.
That's better?
Let's give it a quick test of the instruments. All right, I think we're ready to go. Cinephobe ruins the movie watching experience for good.
This is so bad. I would watch this every day.
Buddy, I could not possibly be high enough to make this movie work.
I realize that we're watching these movies in vastly different ways.
Don't act like you're fucking disappointed.
I am disappointed.
Come on, let's go, guys. I'm missing the Oscars.
I'm still horny, so I'm not going to phobe it.
I didn't fucking understand anything.
You leave this movie hyped as fuck and chittering.
Copy.
I was thirsty.
I'm thirsty.
I don't know about you, but I'm thirsty as fuck.
It went out my nose, I threw up, and I almost peed on myself all at once.
Forget about it.
This is really beginning to get on my tits.
Schlap jak ma beat. The yaki problem.
Hit the goal!
Deceptive captions, to say the least.
Oh my God.
Captions are way off.
They lied left and right.
Wouldn't write horror if their life depended on it.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we took care of it, captions.
Keep the language and show me some titties.
Enough of this useless banter.
$5 billion of heroin?
That's nurse work.
Fucking Babe Ruth of terrorism.
How the fuck did you get from me having one towel to Omaha Beach?
I'm not gay. I just happen to have sex with men sometimes.
Well, let's take that out of context, put that in the intro.
Zach, stop talking. Stop fucking talking for a second.
I have a vagina.
Don't disappoint me, Derek.
Why the low rating, Wonder Blobber?
He's been getting diddled by 2 Scoops McGee over there.
Why would these guys lie, right?
Why would your dad?
They know too, Morbius.
Welcome to Cinephobe, the podcast. We break down the movies you're afraid to but you love. I'm Zach Harper. That's Amin and Mayes. That's Anthony Mayes. Fuck ice. That's what I'll say.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Frig 'em. Long.
Yeah, Spotify is where you can leave a comment.
Frig 'em hard.
Like on episode 300, part 1 for crossover. No poll coming next week.
God, I love that.
A lot of great reviews.
People digging this episode.
People are loving this episode. I get feedback both online and in person.
Oh.
Also, like No One Likes My Music, who commented, I was dreading, all caps, this episode. I was so wrong. I couldn't stop laughing the entire episode from the cold open on.
Don't remember the cold open.
Rec League MVP commented, this movie sucks. Unrelated. My wife just said, I need to find that song from Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Which one?
Same question too, bro.
Which song from the 80s?
Yeah, it's
I don't want to overreact, but I think I should make her sleep on the couch tonight.
classic rock of the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
And then the Zodiac Killer commented,
Oh, boy.
what the fuck is Amin talking about having to brush your teeth before a shower?
In the morning?
Yeah.
I brush my teeth before a shower in the morning. The first thing I do is brush my teeth.
I brush my teeth first things first. I will also accept, I guess, brushing your teeth after you shower. It's just brushing your teeth while you shower seems a little gross to me.
I know a lot of people that do that, though.
In the shower?
In the shower.
I've known a lot of women that do that.
Yeah.
Where do they keep the toothbrush?
It's in a regular spot.
Yeah.
But they put it on and then they get in the shower and then they're brush while they're showering. I don't know.
I think I know more women who have done that than haven't done it.
You don't know any women.
Women. I love women.
Oh. Why isn't that on the soundboard?
What? You idiot. That's never making the soundboard.
No?
Speaking of soundboard, it's frozen because I didn't hit my button.
Oh, dope. Okay.
Oh.
Leave us a review.
No.
There it is.
No, do leave us a review. Leave a comment. Make sure you're checking out CT5 episodes on the main feed. Leave us your CT5 suggestions and lists on social media or in the Discord by being a Patreon member. Patreon.com/countthedings. You get ad-free episodes, extended cold opens, re-Watchington live events past, present, and future. Watchington events of Bar Rescue episodes for Here's the Science, a Bar Rescue podcast with myself, Amin Al-Hassan.
New episodes of Bar Rescue, well, probably out now already. Season's probably already over, but we've been doing new episodes.
Yeah, you should have checked them out with Chelsea Reynolds and Colin Cassard as well. You get episodes early, access and discount on live show tickets, access to the Discord, and all of our extra content across the Count the Dings network. If you have a submission, submit it. Reminder, it needs to be 40% or lower on the Rotten Tomatoes audience or critic score. We started this new century with crossover. Parts 1 and 2. For episode 300, Pluto TV took us from crossover to senseless by reminding us that any smart cookie can get an acceptance letter as long as you don't ask questions about what that means for your future, because your friend literally can't add 125 plus 35 plus whatever a headband costs.
Neither can you, by the way. You remember he messed up the math too?
Oh, that's right.
Plus tax.
Then it took us from senseless to Dickie Roberts' former child star. It was the only way we'd become a Wall Street big shot because our dad wasn't leaving us a bank to run, and that meant we had to inject drugs into our ass to enhance our senses while our pin-cushion Canadian roommate refused to jack, and we couldn't even follow the right dosage so we could have a third act of recycling the same jokes as we always do. Dickie Roberts got us to Tommy Boy because our life used to be knuckin' futz when we were a child star, but the only way to find happiness is to learn how to have a childhood so we could be cast into a Rob Reiner movie, but we quickly learned that we really should just go for our paid adopted mom since we're not actually related and her husband's just going to do a partner swap with us without us having to do our own stunts. From Tommy Boy, Pluto TV has suggested the 2003 romantic comedy, slapstick, comedy, romance, My Boss's Daughter.
Comedy. But you're not going to give us the Tommy Boy?
I do it the next one.
Are you changing up the... Okay.
I've been doing it.
Got it.
I don't like it.
You want me to come up with one right now?
No.
No, you can listen to last week's plot summary for that.
I thought this was a rom-com going in. When I watched it, I'm like, this is not a rom-com.
Yeah, I thought it was a com going in. And
the title sets you up for a rom-com. The cover sets you up for a rom-com.
This is a slapstick comedy.
Okay, so I got this movie confused with two other movies.
Me too.
Oh.
I mean, the movies.
With both Just Married. And
are you thinking of Guess Who?
Guess Who? That's the other one with Bernie Mac.
What's the one where Ashton Kutcher's boss has to marry him because she needs a green card or something like that?
I think you're talking about The Proposal. It's a Ryan Reynolds movie.
The Proposal.
I don't think Ashton Kutcher's anywhere near it.
I thought it was one of those.
My Boss's Daughter stars Ashton Kutcher, Tara Reid, and Andy Richter. We welcome Ashton to the Five Timers Club now. Reindeer Games, What Happens in Vegas, Valentine's Day, and Dude, Where's My Car as previous offenses.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Ashton Kutcher stars as Kelso from That 70s Show.
He had Texas Rangers in 2001. It's a movie, not a baseball team. This movie and Just Married in 2003 and The Butterfly Effect in 2004.
Oh, that's another Cinephobe original.
It sure is.
We talked about The Butterfly Effect for years.
We thought about that a lot, yeah.
This is also right at the beginning of the Punk'd era.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, wow.
God, that was a massive show.
It's crazy that catapulted him into stardom, right?
And that's where Dax Shepard came from.
And I got to go back and rewatch, but apparently that's where Andrew Santino came from too, or he got some work in it as like a prankster.
Yes.
Someone no one knew. Yeah.
Santino, Dax Shepard.
Yeah.
They have a great farm system. They put out a lot of people.
Tara is now a repeat offender with Van Wilder as previous offense.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
She had Van Wilder in 2002, Devil's Pond in this movie in 2003, and Knots in 2004.
Tara stars as Tara's Position. There's going to be a new award by the end of this episode. Let me just say that right now.
Andy Richter, three-time repeat offender for Pootie Tang and semi-pro as his previous appearances.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
He had 19 episodes of Andy Controls the Universe in 2002 and 2003, this movie and Elf in 2003, and New York Minute in 2004, in which he plays Benny Bang.
The chronically underutilized Andy Richter stars as Andy Richter.
One of the funniest people.
I'm trying to think of what the basketball equivalent of Andy Richter is. Who's a guy that you guys just used him to spot up?
Yeah.
And he could do so much more.
This movie messed up his perfect Cinephobe resume, though.
It sure did.
Semi-Pro and Pootie Tang, those are two bangers, man.
Those are two bangers. This is not a banger.
We haven't reviewed the movie yet, guys.
Watched it last night.
It's not Semi-Pro or Pootie Tang, dude.
Okay, all right.
It's not good.
Okay, that's fine. We'll see.
John Abrahams of the Scary Movie franchise and movie I wish was eligible, Nonstop. Fuck, man.
And House of Wax.
Oh, that's eligible, right?
That is eligible.
House of Wax. House of Wax is.
House of Wax. House of Wax.
I saw that in the theater.
Zach's neighbors think a new business is opening.
Nonstop. Was that the train one or the plane one?
No, that's the plane one. That's a 9/11 truther movie.
We did the train one, remember?
Sounds like you want Pluto TV to pick the commuter.
There's another train one where it doesn't stop with Denzel. What was that one?
Unstoppable.
Unstoppable. There you
is
go.
that the one where the train's unstoppable?
John Abrams stars as Pep Talk Paul.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He stars as a real piece of shit, but I'll do Pep Talk Paul as well.
Molly Shannon, repeat offender from Wet Hot American Summer.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Superstar.
Terrence Stamp, who was General Zod in Superman 2.
Kneel before Zod. Oh, God. Zod.
I got him as Chancellor Valorum from Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Oh, okay.
The Limey, Bowfinger, Elektra.
Have we done Elektra? We haven't done Elektra.
Not yet. Michael Madsen.
Not yet.
Michael Madsen from Kill Bill.
Not yet.
You're right, that hadn't come out yet. He's still in it.
Michael Madsen stars as Mr. Blonde.
Michael Madsen was the dad in Free Willy. I did not remember that.
No way.
Oh, I don't remember that at all.
And Free Willy 2.
What coke was this casting director on?
Yo, man, if you go from Reservoir Dogs to Free Willy, you're living large in the 90s.
Dude, he's done like 300 movies or something like that. Like, he's been in a lot.
He's been in a lot.
And Species.
Species Man.
Oh, Species. God, that's a horny movie.
Not for a Ramadan.
David Koechner, 9-time repeat offender with semi-pro Drillbit Taylor, The Goods, Dukes of Hazzard, Waiting, Out Cold, Balls of Fury, and Dirty Work.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
David Koechner stars as Speed. I really enjoyed his character.
I loved his character.
Is everything.
3-time repeat offender Patrick Cranshaw, a.k.a. Blue, MVP, Most Valuable Primate, and Almost Heroes.
You're my boy, Blue! You're my boy.
Carmen Electra from Good Burger.
Carmen Electra.
And Scary Movie, Starsky and Hutch.
We should really talk about the Carmen Electra scenes with it being Ramadan. I want to test.
Maze, can you clip in from Starsky and Hutch?
Let me ask you something. Which one do you like? Because we're going to stick to this. Well, I've always had a thing for blondes. Because I'll take anything.
Kenan Thompson, repeat offender from D2 Mighty Ducks and Master of Disguise. Ron Selmore, repeat offender from Blade Trinity.
Mikey from the Life cereal commercials.
And then Jeffrey Tambor is now a repeat offender for The Invention of Lying.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
George Bluth.
We've also got Tyler Labine as Spike from Together, Tucker and Dale versus Evil,
a.k.a. JD Vance.
And Dave Foley from Kids in the Hall, News Radio.
Oh, man, I love Dave Foley.
Monkey Bone and Grind.
Kids in the Hall was so fucking funny. My Boss's Daughter was directed by David Zucker. The Zuckman has directed Airplane, Naked Gun 2.5, Basketball, and repeat offender for Scary Movie 3.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
The Zucker brothers. They broke up, or did one of them die?
There's probably still brothers.
Well, why is David Zucker by himself? I mean, I feel like his best work happened with his brother.
Seems like Zucker needed money. David Zucker. That'd be my guess.
Got it.
Written by David Dorfman. David has written Anger Management. That's it.
After years of working as a script reader at William Morris, Dorfman finally broke through and sold his first major script to New Line, originally entitled The Guest in 1998, which was eventually released in 2003 as this movie. So he wrote this movie first, sold it, then made Anger Management.
Wow.
Huge hit. Then this movie got made.
You think he ever has people call him the Dorf Man?
Do you think he ever runs into Steven Dorff and then says, hey?
He says, you're Dorf, but I'm the Dorf Man.
I'm Dorf Man.
Also, Amin.
You're Dorf Man.
Jerry Zucker.
Jay-Z?
Directed Ghost in 1990.
Jesus. 2 careers.
And was nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah.
And so obviously he did not feel the need to come back to his brother after making a huge smash on his own.
And which one's dead?
Both of them.
They're both dead?
That's why we can make fun of them.
Oh. Synopsis for My Boss's Daughter. After a man is asked to house sit for his boss, he becomes determined to get closer to the boss's daughter, but events keep unfolding that stop him from achieving his goal.
Not after he was asked to house sit. Before he was asked to house sit, he was trying to get closer to her.
Both the Zuckers are alive.
Okay.
And well?
Good question. No bridges?
Because if they're not well, we can't make fun of them.
Tagline, there are some things you just don't do.
Real vague and
That's so stupid.
not specific at all.
Maybe the worst one we've had.
Oh, I guess it's supposed to be Tara Reid is that thing.
That he's not supposed to do?
My Boss's Daughter. There are some things you just don't do.
He doesn't do her.
That would make sense if one of the themes of the movie was the boss like, what are you trying to do with my daughter?
No, he's just, what are you trying to do with my owl?
My owl.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Give cocaine to an owl.
Named OJ.
Do you think if he had any kind of worries about Ashton Kutcher dating his daughter at some point, that Ashton said, hey, don't worry, I'm an owl eye. I'm an owl eye. Like an owl eye.
Thanks for taking us on that walk.
You didn't like the Dorfman?
$14 million estimated budget, grossed 15.5 US, 18.1 worldwide. And it was advertised quite a bit.
Yes.
Yeah. I was going to say, how did they spend $14 million?
Pretty good cast.
I guess it's the cast.
It's a good cast, yeah.
Maybe the Bare Naked Ladies got $1 million.
Sure.
They'd be rich.
God. Stupid fucking song. Before we jump into this movie and you listen to the rest of this podcast, of course, My Boss's Daughter is available on Pluto TV. My Boss's Daughter receives 7% on 73 critic reviews on Rotten Tomatoes and 23% from the audience on over 50,000 ratings. Amin, check the positive or the negative reviews.
I am a toilet bowl half full of cocaine kind of guy. Give me the positives.
Hey, John, that's weird. That glass looks half full to me.
Wow. Now that you mention it, it is half full.
Dustin Putman of thefilmfile.com.
Bob Dread.
Putting on the Ritz.
This 90-minute diversion won't be sweeping any award shows anytime soon, but it is utterly painless and actually quite sweet.
They're right. It didn't even win any Razzies.
Wow.
Sweet? I don't know if it's sweet.
Nominated?
Yes, nominated.
Yeah, we'll get to it in the trivia.
Kevin Crust of LA Times. Cut him off.
Uncrusted, uncrustable.
It is a genial youth comedy that serves Kutcher well as a vehicle. That's it. That's all it tries to be.
Dude, where's my vehicle?
Ed Park of Village Voice.
Park the car and have a yard.
What?
I don't know.
Have Giardia? What'd you say?
Yeah, sure.
Zucker orchestrates the gags with great relish, lunging for the funny bone with sweetly idiotic characters, relentless slapstick, and topping sight gags. Oh.
Relentless. Absolutely.
Relentless as a horseman.
Urban Cinephile critics of Urban Cinephile.
Cowards.
This cute and often surprising comedy is a brazen bid to clone Meet the Parents, and it succeeds beyond this reviewer's worst fears.
Don't think at all it was trying to be like Meet the Parents.
There was one time I thought of Meet the Parents involving an animal in a toilet.
Sure. Cat, right? And Meet the Parents?
That's right.
Yep.
Jinxie.
Got nipples. I have nipples. Can you milk me?
Swear jar.
Ramadan.
I can't say nipples.
Not like that. David Dussert of Real Film Reviews. Not as bad as you might think. And then user The P, 5 out of 5 stars.
Redacted.
I'm so glad I'm seeing this for the first time in 2024. As someone who grew up in the peak of corny, over the time, it's so bad, it's good comedies, prime Adam Sandler movies, and when they made spoofs of everything, this so brings me back to that era. This is such nostalgic, nonsensical humor. Actually makes you laugh out loud at the absurdity. Just goofy. And I miss these character archetypes. Back when everyone looked original and felt like someone you know in your hometown. Have a couple of beers, smoke a J, and put this one on with friends. And just have a feel-good time.
Wow. That guy's having a nice evening.
That guy has 0 friends.
2024.
After this movie that he put on for them or before?
Before, but this would definitely kill it. Can you imagine getting together with your friends?
Smoking a J.
Smoking a J, going, guys, let's put on My Boss's Daughter. Let's have a time.
Life of the party.
Negative.
Hey, man.
I'm flipping the TV like, hey, man, I know what y'all should watch.
Hey, man, where's Daryl? Negative reviews.
Stop being a pessimist. This tank is not half full. It's half empty.
Richard Propes of the independentfilmcritic.com.
Give this man his props.
Everything about this film stinks. Scott Weinberg of efilmcritic.com.
Do the voice.
Swear jar.
What?
Sometimes genius David Zucker directs from a woeful screenplay jamming photogenic automatons, Kutcher and Reed, into a parade of limp physical comedy and uninspired gross out.
There's a lot of like anti-Kutcher reviews, right?
He wasn't beloved, for a long time.
Yeah.
And now after the Danny Masterson trial, still not beloved.
Back to not being beloved. He had a moment when he was beloved.
He had a moment. Heather Havrileski of Salon.com.
Oh, Havrileski, what she's having.
Painfully awkward and out of sync from the first scene, in which Kutcher, horribly miscast as a big dork, swoons over Tara Reid, horribly miscast as a dreamy love interest.
I don't know that they were miscast.
That's what Kutcher is? A big dork? He's a dork in every role?
I mean, in that 70s show, he's a himbo Kramer.
Yeah, he's a doofus.
He's not a dork in What Happens in Vegas. He's a cowboy in Reindeer Games.
Yeah, that's right.
He's a stoner in Dude, Where's My Car?
Yeah.
But he's like a doofus in all of these things of varying degrees of intelligence.
I think she's saying that he's supposed to be
a nerd,
nerdy and awkward.
Yeah, like office nerd and all that.
I think he pulls off awkward well.
I think he can, yeah.
Tara Reid, on the other hand.
Aaron Podolsky of Metro Times.
Oh, I love him on the Warriors. Oh, that's Brandon.
That's Pachemsky. Yeah.
Oh, that's Pachemsky.
My Boss's Daughter is a stinker from start to endless finish.
What a stinker. Get out of here, Aaron.
Nell Minow of Common Sense Media.
This person.
Well, felt like a swear.
That sounds like a challenge.
Kutcher comedy is crude, offensive, and all around bad.
It's a whole genre?
Is it crude in this movie?
Not his.
J.R. Jones of Chicago Reader.
J.R. Reid.
I believe in a movie's right to die.
Damn. Is that topical?
Phil Villarreal of Arizona Daily Star.
Is that Jack Kevorkian humor that guy's doing?
That might be. Your guy.
My guy.
Some of the worst acting in a movie in 2003.
Well,
come on.
Razzies
Phil.
disagreed.
Yeah, Geely came out that year, man.
Whoa, hold on. Suckmydick.com. And then Kamal, the diva Larsuel of Three Black Chicks Review.
No way.
Avoid it like the plague.
Ooh.
Which Kamal has a lot of.
What's that?
Nothing.
That's $1.
No, I didn't say anything.
Yeah, that's $1. Yeah,
That's $1.
yeah,
I didn't
That's
say anything.
$1. He went away from the mic. We don't know what he said.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say anything. I stopped myself. I said 2 words and I stopped, and the other words were cuss words.
You thought them, though.
The whole joke had no cuss words in it, but it was definitely supercharge worthy.
That's $1.
A supercharge is $1 too?
Mm-hmm.
That's where we're at?
Yep.
A mental supercharge, yes.
A mental supercharge. Yep, I'm putting you down for 1.
I might as well say the joke then. If that's
No? How charitable do you want to be?
That'd be another one.
That'll be a 2.
You know what?
Yeah.
Name 2.
Put it down. I said, avoid it like the plague, which Kamal probably has a lot of experience doing.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's absolutely $1.
Yeah. You're at 2 right now.
Well, now that I said it, of course, yeah.
We'll get Amin's first note, May's first note, and my first note after these messages. Unless you're a Patreon subscriber, patreon.com/countthedings, you get an ad-free episode right to meow.
Hello, listener. It's producer Maze here to talk to you about Quince cookware. If you're like me, you love to get in the kitchen, whip something up for yourself, maybe a nice little grilled cheese sandwich, maybe a little French omelet. And there's nothing that kills the joy of cooking faster than unreliable pans. It's not cooking evenly. You get some sticking. It's a nightmare to clean. Luckily for me, I have a stainless steel 3-quart saute pan from Quince that I use for everything. And it's super easy to use on the stove and then pop right in the oven. But let me tell you a little secret. It's actually affordable because with Quince, you're working directly with the factory, straight to the makers, no middlemen, no retail markup, no packaging costs, no fancy storefronts, no big marketing budgets, just quality cookware. Right now, get free shipping and 365-day returns when you go to quince.com/dings, D-I-N-G-S. That's a full year to cook with it and love it. And you will. Now available in Canada too. Don't keep replacing cookware that frustrates you. Go to quince.com/dings for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/dings. Hello, listener. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that we at Cinephobe love our pets. Zach and Boogie are inseparable. I've got 2 cats and a dog, and Amin is giving his best ass-on performance to convince dog owners that he loves their pet.
Hey, Noodle. Hey, boy. How you doing? And Noodle's just like, whatever.
Which is why today's episode is sponsored by the ASPCA Pet Health Insurance Program. Pets like to keep you on your toes, whether they need their glands expressed, an allergy shot, a tooth extracted, maybe they cut their paw pad, maybe they swallowed something, or maybe your pet has torn their ACL twice like Davis Bertans. That's why ASPCA Pet Health Insurance is worth checking out. Their plans are flexible, easy to customize, and help you stay prepared for whatever your dog or your cat gets into. The best part? There's a special perk for signing up. Because when you enroll in an ASPCA Pet Health Insurance plan, you could get a $25 Amazon gift card. It's a little treat for you while you're doing something great for your pet. Because big vet bills never show up when it's convenient, do they? To explore coverage, visit aspcapetinsurance.com/dings, D-I-N-G-S. That's aspcapetinsurance.com/dings. Eligibility restrictions apply. Visit aspcapetinsurance.com/Amazon terms for more info. This is a paid advertisement. Insurance is underwritten by either Independence American Insurance Company or United States Fire Insurance Company and produced by PTZ Insurance Agency Limited. The ASPCA is not an insurer and is not engaged in the business of insurance.
The world moves fast. Your workday, even faster. Pitching products, drafting reports, analyzing data. Microsoft 365 Copilot is your AI assistant for work. Built into Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and other Microsoft 365 apps you use. Helping you quickly write, analyze, create, and summarize. So you can cut through clutter and clear a path to your best work. Learn more at Microsoft.com/M365 Copilot.
Hi everyone, I'm Charlie Cox. Join us on Disney Plus as we talk with the cast and crew of Marvel Television's Daredevil Born Again.
What haven't you gotten to do as Daredevil?
Be in the Avengers.
Charlie and Vincent came to play.
I get emotional when I think about it.
One of the great finales of any episode we've ever done.
We are going to play Truth or Daredevil.
What? Oh boy.
Fantastic.
You guys go hard, man.
Daredevil Born Again, official podcast, Tuesdays. And stream Season 2 of Marvel Television's Daredevil Born Again on Disney Plus.
Amin, What is your first note?
Either you ever dated your boss's daughter?
No.
I don't think I've ever even met a boss's daughter.
Or the relative of someone who was high up at the company, at the place where you worked?
No, I don't think so.
Me neither. But it seems to be a trope that used to happen a lot.
It used to be a big thing in the 90s movies, 80s movies. Yeah, for sure.
They used to have that theme of like, oh, you better not, like, oh, no, Mr. Carruthers. And then she's like a really flirtatious.
Mr. Carruthers.
Yeah. Then she's really flirtatious.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm going to get in trouble. And like, that was a big thing in TV shows and movies in the 20CB.
Or they'd make her like very, very promiscuous.
Yeah, flirtatious is what I said.
Those are two very different words. What? $1. I'm charging you. That's $3.
I haven't cursed yet. Come on, man.
No,
Come on, man.
you mentally blocked yourself there. I can see it. Maze, what is your first note?
From the second highest combo score ever last week, Tommy Boy, 130, to the lowest since War of the Worlds.
Wow.
A 30% combo here.
Yeah.
Wow, a DQ.
And War of the Worlds was 24%.
A DQ is a double qualifier, Zach.
It's Dairy Queen or Dairy Queen.
We call them DQs on Cinephobe.
Yeah. I'll let it go, but that's close to $1.
It'll be the first time.
Okay, there's the $1. Yep, that's gone. My first note, I wish this movie was Just Married. I hope that qualifies and is suggested next.
Oh, man. When you were telling the story last night, you had so much detail. The detail was so rich. It was rich detail. Go into incredibly descriptive details of the story so we all know.
Oh, yes.
Now it's time for the scenes. Here's what happened. Bow. We're starting it off with, if I had $1 million.
If I had $1 million.
There it is.
I hate that song.
Clip it.
CT5 worst songs.
If I had $1 million, if I had $1 million, well, I'd buy you a house. I would buy you a house. And if I had $1 million, if I had $1 million, buy you furniture for your house, maybe a nice Chesterfield or an ottoman. And if I had $1 million, if I had $1 million, well, I'd buy you a K car, a nice Reliant automobile. And if I had $1 million, I'd buy your love. If I had $1 million, I'd build a tree fort in our yard. If I had $1 million, you could help, it wouldn't be that hard. If I had $1 million, maybe we can put like a little tiny fridge in there somewhere.
You know, we could just go up there and hang out.
Like open the fridge and stuff, and there'll always be foods laid out for us, with little pre-wrapped sausages and things. They have pre-wrapped sausages, but they don't have pre-wrapped bacon.
Well, can you blame them?
Yeah.
You don't like the 20CB singing voice? They did it in TED.
No.
This is how everybody sang in the 90s. I'm such a baby, cause the girlfriends make me cry. You can do any 90s song with just vowels. I want
Oh, they go acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
I'm the guy at the party who's going to bust out his guitar. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, that's Pep Talk Paul later in the movie.
That's right. Kutcher narrates position to start things off.
And everything happens for a reason.
Well, I don't think that applies to me. Guys, I can't tell which city we're in. Does anybody know where this is?
Oh, Zach, we're in Chicago.
How do you know?
Well, we got a nice shot of the Chicago River. We got a Sears Tower. We've got the L train, I guess is what they call it.
But I mean, I've never been to Chicago, so I don't know what any of those things are. Can you maybe clarify it for me?
Well, there's a train that says CMT Chicago Metro Transit on it.
There's also a big truck that says Chicago Tribune.
Oh, that's right.
Hello, exposition.
I spend every morning rushing to work trying to catch the same subway to the same lousy job. What's the reason for that? See, I'm a researcher for one of the biggest publishing houses in Chicago.
Self-Cobra formula.
But where I really belong is creative. The problem is that my boss doesn't know it yet. So I'm totally frustrated. You know what made me almost phobe this immediately? He goes, See, I'm a researcher.
Yeah.
The C there, I fucking hate. That's bad writing.
Horrible writing.
Yeah.
It's my first script kind of writing.
We gotta break down the script writing.
We see Kutcher, or what we think is Kutcher, rushing to the subway train and sticks his briefcase in the closing door, and I bet that stops the train and opens the doors, right?
No.
Oh.
Train takes off. The briefcase is stuck inside the train.
My trivia briefcase.
Yep.
That's right.
Film noir. It's not Ashton. Ashton's already inside the train sitting safely.
Oh, how about that?
And the guy that we thought was Ashton gets decked by a pillar and leaves his briefcase.
He's dead.
His arm is broken.
He's in the hospital for sure.
Definitely throwing up gang signs like Tua.
Oh.
Concussion protocol for the next 6 weeks.
Feels like one, right?
No, I think he skirted the line on that one.
All right, but that's the line.
That was a toe tap.
He's up to the line on that one for sure.
He's figured out the line, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Where I feel alive.
Pep Talk Paul, you got to be optimistic. You got to be positive. Today's going to be his lucky day because he got a briefcase.
Why is he encouraging him to steal the briefcase?
I wasn't going to steal it.
It's a trivia briefcase, man. When one of those comes into your life,
Briefcases.
it's a good omen.
Everything that's in it's going to be good.
It's kind of crazy.
Briefcase?
Yeah, briefcase as recently as 2000.
Hey, man, I'm keeping it alive. I'm keeping the 20 CB going every month.
I don't know, he just looks so retro. Kind of 20th century.
Good old days.
He's going to return the briefcase. Exposition that he wants a raise. He's been working there a year.
Hello, exposition.
I'd be pissed. Are you pissed? I'd be pissed, says Pep Talk Paul.
I'd be pissed.
Yeah, I'm a little pissed. And then Paul says,
He's a whittle pissed.
I've never seen you angry before. Neither has Foley. Kutcher admits he doesn't get angry, but Paul says you keep a bottle up and then you show up to work one day with one of those machine guns. One of those,
What kind?
AK-47.
Oh. And what does he do with it? Play it like a guitar?
Yeah, you blow everybody away just to impress Jodie Foster.
Mow everyone down.
Go Postal.
Jodie Foster.
Kutcher says he'll do it on Paul's day off. Just then, Tara Reid gets on the subway. I thought, she's already in this movie?
Yeah.
I realized quickly I've never seen this.
There's only one train to work, Zach.
Oh, okay.
He sees her every day on the train, by the way.
That's right, yeah.
Based on the exposition, that she's the boss's daughter, but he never speaks to her. And so Pep Talk Paul does the thing that I talked about in Trippin' that I hate, which is go talk to her. You should go holler at her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not ready, man. Don't put me in that position.
I don't know if you know this, Paul, he's the fast-talking, good-time friend.
I suspected as much, but then I said, not with that kind of slick back hair.
Well, that's pushback.
Oh, okay.
Good clarification. They keep calling her Jodie Foster. Is Dave Foley making a Taxi Driver reference?
Oh.
Well, the assassin who shot Reagan because he was trying to impress Jodie Foster from Taxi Driver.
Okay. That makes more sense. 20 CB.
Yes, very much.
Pep Talk Paul wonders if he's going to be a loser his whole life. So Kutch sits next to Tara Reid and she recognizes him from research.
I swear to God, it was research. I swear to God.
Yo, not that kind of research.
Tom Stansfield.
He recognizes him with exposition.
That's right.
Full name. There's the last name.
He decides he's going to stand up to introduce himself, and that's when the briefcase opens, and boys, CT5 magazines.
I can't wait to do CT5 magazines.
International man-on-man. All man action. All for you. Hot, horny, happening. Growing in every way. Rough lovin'. Bound for Bangkok. Are you man enough to take it? In this issue, men who take charge! ! And let me tell you, these two guys on the cover, ass off.
Ass off, yep.
Oh my God.
Having the time of their life in this shoot.
I didn't see the international until later when I was looking at the look of this photographs.
Yeah.
It ties the whole thing together with the Bangkok connection.
Yep.
Absolutely. It sure does.
David Zucker, attention to detail.
Cut to Paul and Ashton getting off the elevator. Paul says it's a growing sport. Ashton says no way she thought it was a wrestling magazine.
Golden Dumpster.
It's Midnight Owl Publishing, and Pep Talk Paul is living up to his name.
If I had $1 for every time a gay naked magazine fell out of my... I'm kidding. What?
I'm just kidding.
Not a big deal for him to be humiliated.
Pep Talk Paul, what is he fucking...
Well, he's just... Oh, wow.
45 minutes.
Number 5.
Ding, 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 ding.
What is he wearing?
20 CB.
Trench coat.
Trench coat with like these big lapels.
Chicago.
The tie knot is massive, and then a urine yellow colored shirt.
It's deep in winter, right?
Nope. 20 CB for these flat screen monitors.
Rough.
The ones that are still square.
He's saying at least she knows who you are. Ashton thinks he has to leave the company, then freaks out that she's there. She walks through the office. Molly Shannon comes for Ashton because Mr. Taylor wants to see him.
Heavy makeup and a tit tattoo.
Look at this photograph.
Paul hyping him up, says he'll pitch those book ideas. Ashton can't find his blue folder. Paul fast talks him some encouragement. You look good. You feel good? I feel like I'm going to throw up. That's good. I want you to use that. What?
Whenever that guy started talking, I just would zone out.
He gives him a light spank on the ass. Taylor is telling Foley,
I did not dislike your ideas. I found them loathsome. You're dismissed.
From your office?
Nice try.
He walks by, puts the blue folder in Kutcher's chest.
Ass off to the disembodied voice.
Good luck. You're going to need it with that
He's ready to see you.
sadistic
You can come in.
freak. You know what? We should have never let up after the revolution.
Sit down, sit down.
No, we
Coffee?
we shouldn't have left you at toeholds. We should have driven you to the sea.
Taylor wants to know about Kutcher making threats to spray this place with an AK-47.
Oh,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
That's funny to you, killing everyone in this office? No. Paul said how I never get angry. And what about you making fun of Hopes?
I never made fun of Hopes.
You said it would be fun to date one.
They said fun to rest your drink on top of her head. I said, oh, like Johnny Be Good.
That's right. He denies it. Foley thinks he did. Says, I've got a good sense of humor, but that's just plain sick. And then he scolds Molly Shannon for getting him the wrong file, wants the right one, and some donuts for him and Tom.
Clip Vampires Kiss Nicolas Cage explaining how filing works.
How could somebody misfile something? What could be easier? It's all alphabetical. You just put it in the right file according to alphabetical order. You know, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Huh? That's all you have to do.
Very good. You know your alphabet.
I never misspelled anything. Not once, not one time.
He knows Kutcher has been trying to schedule a meeting with him about some ideas.
Hate that. Hate the way he says schedule.
Tom makes a face because the coffee's a little bitter. Taylor's mad. He has Molly taste it.
How would you rate that? Not that great. Not that great. Tom thinks it's
shit.
Audrey?
Clip it.
Clip it.
Audrey, are you It's not a rhetorical question. Are you
No, I'm not.
Because a person can make a cup of coffee. Am I right, Tom?
Oh, I don't really know much about the limitations of the handicap.
I know an employment agency that hires out people for $4 an hour. So, if making a cup of coffee is too difficult a task for you, Miss Bennett, perhaps you'd be good enough to let me know, and I'll contact this agency and give a person a job.
San Diego Superchargers, San Diego Chargers, San Diego Superchargers, San Diego Chargers.
He drops the R word so much.
It's 6 in about 30 seconds. Yeah. Once she's gone, I wasn't too rough on her, was I? She is new in town and never made a coffee before and all.
Taylor explains he's trying to fill a position in creative. He can't seem to find one person responsible enough to earn his trust. Wants to know if he was out of line.
Company's only as strong as its weakest link. Taylor agrees. So he brings Molly back in. He says Kutch convinced him he was too soft and he fires her immediately.
Says to schedule an appointment with his new secretary to go over his new ideas.
Secretary 20 CB.
As he walks out, Tara comes over and asks if Tom's okay.
She comes out to give us exposition.
She can tell that Dad's on another one of his rampages.
Damn. I was hoping to catch him in a good mood.
No, too much emotion.
Sorry, my bad.
Then she expositions that she has a party to go to, but that she's got to babysit the bird.
Hello, exposition.
Kutch wonders why she can't live her own life and have a free weekend. No.
It's not that. Wait, it is that.
I should just go to that party.
He agrees. He's going back to work. She asks if he has plans tonight.
The way she frames it is, Tom, I know this seems a little out of place because we barely know each other, but do you have plans tonight? This is concentrated exposition, the likes of which we've never seen from a lead character.
Right.
Usually there's a character who's there who's written just to be exposition. But she's the second billed person in this movie.
We got a break
to script writing.
Won't be home too late. Party starts at 7. You could be at my dad's house at 6.
Kutch is wide open and doesn't see this coming at all. It's not confusing really in the slightest.
At no point.
I wasn't confused with what she just said.
Nope.
No.
I didn't know nothing about the movie, didn't read any synopses or whatever. I got to go to a party, but I have to babysit. Can you babysit the bird for me? It took me, him getting to the house for me to realize this bingo thinks that she wants him to, after the only interaction they've ever had was man on man.
That's right.
Because she tops it off with hugging him. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you so much. I'm going to love you forever for this. You're not going to love someone forever for going to a party with you.
No.
For doing a favor.
And then we get some forced physical comedy with him in his chair.
Who's the man now? I'm a lady killer.
Cut to the Taylor house. Taylor asks, how the hell could he be so excited about house sitting?
He's nice.
Honda Insight Month is back.
Yeah, repeat offender. It's Rob Reiner's car from Dickie Roberts. Most guys wouldn't offer to do that. Pop is worried about his bird. We'll check in at 8 o'clock. Get a time lapse to Kutch driving up at night in his little old BMW, and he
driving a jalopy
sees Chekhov's bear trap.
Same note too.
Chekhov is a horseman. Chekhov's horseman.
Big time.
Yeah, but it'll come back.
No shoes beyond the front door. Wait, what do you mean it'll come back?
That's what Chekhov's mean.
Yeah, that's
that's the point. That's the joke.
Chekhov's joke.
Yeah.
Taylor opens the door for him. Bear trap is to keep the neighbor's kids out of his yard. Tom is telling him how much he appreciates letting tonight happen. Means a lot to Lisa, and he thinks he's doing the right thing.
This bingo thought the party was at the house.
I don't know what you're planning on, but your attitude is making me very nervous. He makes him put booties on his socks. He's giving him the lowdown on the controls and panels for the TV and stuff.
He says to him, is this concept too complicated for you? I think you're going to have to call a certain employment agency again. Oh, that's my note. Sorry.
No, I'll let it go.
Kutch finally realizes he's not going to the party with Tara Reid.
Yeah.
Don't touch the furniture. He takes him to the bird's room. He's got his own room.
I laughed.
That's cool.
It's a massive owl named OJ.
OJ? Like the murderer? No. Like the football player, OJ Simpson.
Same note too, bro.
Golden dumpster.
This owl has its ass all the way off.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Throughout.
Wait to look at this photograph. When it hasn't had its water.
Shows him the mice to feed him. It's OJ's favorites. Don't need to shut the cage door. Has been depressed since his mate died. He won't fly. He just sits there.
Give it medication. One in the mouth.
In the throat.
One up the ass.
He's a fucking gremlin. You say one up the ass?
Yeah.
Tick.
Ah, shit. Oh, no.
Oh!
That's $2. $2 Chuck.
$2 cock?
Don't worry. It's not too unpleasant for him. He won't bite unless you taunt him. He needs a pint of water. Medication dries him out and he can't breathe.
Foley is waiting for Taylor. Didn't fire him because his ideas were stupid. He's going to drive Taylor to the train station.
Kutch can leave as soon as Lisa and Hans get back.
Hans? Lisa's boyfriend.
Cobra formula.
Cuckbra formula.
He'll kill Tom if anything happens to the house. Cut to Paul and Tom on the phone about this sucks.
Pep talk Paul. It's a test. If you have great ideas, you'll get that promotion. So he literally writes book ideas on a notepad.
That's how you do it.
And underlines it.
Analog notes.
And then he stares at a look at this photograph of Tara.
He turns the TV on. It's a home video with her at the beach with Hans.
Watching home video like the cuck he is on the cuck chair he sits.
He wants Hans to put lotion on her. Kutch tilts his head sideways to look at the horizontal butt.
Quit your face.
In comes Andy Richter, and I immediately smiled.
Am I interrupting something here?
He's Jack's son. He let himself in the back. He clicks the sideways ass off the television.
He notices Red has his shoes on. Oh, your shoes. Nike. Listen, Tom, can you do me a favor? Lost my TV guide. Came over here to see if maybe my dad's got a copy of one. Yeah, TV guide is a big time 20 CP. They look for it. Says it's best for him if he doesn't tell Lisa he stopped by. Is there a problem?
When he finds it, he says, bingo.
See that right there? Kirstie Alley. I dated her maid.
Wow, that's really something.
That's something Zach would do.
I would date Kirstie Alley's maid, for sure.
Not that part. Boast of us dating her maid.
Absolutely.
That's the only reason he looked for the TV guide.
Dated Lil Dicky's interior designer.
Did you?
Yeah.
There you go. Didn't I tell you?
Asked Tom for a favor. It's no big deal. A business associate of his dad's is going to come by and pick up this brown nondescript package.
Some frozen steaks as a gift. It's not cold. Dad says that's the way the guy likes them.
Pop,
What are you going to do? Doorbell rings. Tom goes to answer it. Red hides in the bathroom with the package. It's Molly Shannon.
Tom? I guess this makes sense. He's got you living with him now. Ass off.
We hear revving engines off camera. She wanted her job back. How can you fire someone for making a bad cup of coffee?
Guy in the car. Oh my God.
Disembodied voice of the boyfriend is
killing it.
On fire.
Disembodied voice is an absolute horseman.
She got fired from her other job because she got caught making out with a customer. But it was her boyfriend.
Let's get a move on, saddlebags.
She got fired as a waitress last Friday and has now already been fired on the following Friday. So she's lost her second job in a month. She's flat broke. She's explaining that he became her boyfriend after the incident anyway. So last Friday.
She's thirsty. She wants some water. She quickly changes to beer.
Yeah, Miller Lights, labels out.
Miller Lite!
I don't know if you guys noticed, the milk in the fridge is Parmalat.
Oh, wow.
That's 20 CB.
I did not notice that.
That was huge. Parmalat, they were the ones that said, oh, you can't brand milk? Watch this.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think they went out of business.
They sure did, yeah. He keeps asking her about booties on her shoes. She uses the counter to take off the top of the bottle. It's damaged the counter.
Spike is shouting outside, oh man, Spike's in a real mood.
He's yelling at her. She says, hold your horses.
20 CB, old cliche.
Doorbell, horseman. Andy clogged the toilet flushing drugs. Spike comes in tracking mud and he belches right in Kutch's face.
All black. Hat, leather vest, tank top with an American flag on it.
Yep.
This is who JD Vance thinks he is.
He is white trash incarnate.
Spike.
Shake that tail, baby.
Molly's already halfway through making a sandwich.
Yeah.
I did laugh at that.
They both talk loudly in his face. Spike tells her to shut that sass trap.
Spike grabs a beer and opens it with his eyeball. And ladies and gentlemen, I know people who can do that. I still don't understand the physics behind it.
Are they all named Spike?
Kutcher says, I would appreciate it if you would take this outside, please.
All right.
And Spike has some choice words in return. Mace, clip it.
I mean, what are those words?
I would appreciate it if you go and...
Oh!
Please. Hey, I'd appreciate it if you go and buy yourself a bagel, Chewy.
Chewy? I'm not Jewish, and I don't think that making fun of the...
He's nuts.
I'm nuts?
Who do you think you are?
Can we please take this outside?
No.
He's ass off.
Spike?
Yes.
Spike is absolutely ass off.
Spike is ass off.
Are you kidding me?
Kutch is ushering them out. Spike calls her a filthy little tramp. Molly makes him swear that he didn't bang some waitress.
Hell, woman, I ain't gonna swear on my mama's life.
Why not if you're telling the truth?
I think he's telling the truth, Audrey.
Then why won't you
Just
swear on your
forget about
mama's
it.
life?
Well, because I don't feel like I have the right to gamble with my mama's life. That's why.
CT5 liar.
But apparently you got nothing to worry about unless you're lying like a hunk of morgue meat.
Hey,
Okay.
I ain't gonna sit here and get called a liar by no skanking whore.
Who you calling a whore, you shrimp dick bastard?
Audrey, see, now you're just provoking.
Flat out, full-faced
I don't
lying.
think
You
so.
know it. I'll whip it out right now.
Well, no,
I'm gonna
no,
whip it out
no,
right now so I'm gonna prove to you that she's a lying slut.
You want to see my dick? All right.
All right. No, you won't get me wrong.
I don't care if you have a tiny shrimp dick. Or a giant whale dick, which that's good. It's probably.
I'll whip it up right now.
Golden dumpster. Lock me in.
You go get me a ruler.
He grabs a decorative dish. He's going to smash her face in. Kush intercepts. Spike hit her with an open hand off camera.
Come here, you little...
Doesn't count if it's an open hand. Says who? Says anyone. Ask the...
Well,
oh.
The argument is golden dumpster.
Please clip in Frank Reynolds.
Oh, good. You're all here. Who invited the Jew lawyer? Not Jewish.
And then clip in Amin calling Paul gay Paul and me saying, just Paul.
And that's a lot of clips.
I know, I'm sorry, but I think it will be great.
She starts laying the plan of how she's going to escalate with gay Paul. And I said, wait, is she trying to fuck gay Paul?
Just Paul. Tom has had enough. They have to leave. Spike says she's not allowed in the double wide. She doesn't need his lousy trailer. She'll stay with Tom. Tom says they need to work this out.
He hit me. He knocked me on my can. And Tom said, well, it was with an open hand.
Yeah.
Relationships have their ups and downs.
We hear OJ shriek. The bird. He's on the ground. Ass off.
Lock it in. OJ on the ground.
Tom realizes it's the bird. He runs in, grabs OJ, puts his head in the toilet, seat comes down. It's drinking?
Yeah.
Molly is yelling, you come back here. Tom's going to kick your ass. OJ's fine.
It revives as Spike is revving his car engine. Lisa calls to check in on him. Hasn't heard OJ squawk in years.
He calls exposition to him.
Appreciates him helping her out tonight. She wants to crash at a friend's place tonight after the party. Would you think it was horrible if I asked you to stay the whole night tonight?
My horrible boss's daughter. She is working him like a speed bag.
She begs him and he supposes he can stay. She gets off the phone so quickly.
Yeah. That's all she did before he changes his mind. We've all been there.
We hear Molly outside with the engine revving. She's not afraid of Spike. Tom isn't either. He speeds off. She's still there. She asks if she can stay there tonight. It's not even my house.
The end of Spike.
I know. I was hoping for another round of Spike.
I thought Spike was going to come back at some point.
I sure as hell don't want any charity. It's not like you owe me anything. So I'm sorry about the whole office thing. I know you didn't mean to get me fired.
Super daisy chain to crossover. You owe me. Well, I guess I'll just go try to find an unhoused gentleman's shelter then.
Try to find a 7-Eleven.
Maybe someone will give me a cigarette. He caves. And he's trying to open a safe. Kutch is dust busting up dirt on the rug. Doorbell!
Doorbell is awesome.
Who could it be now?
It's Michael Madsen. Vasquez sent him to pick up a package. Red told me you might be stopping by.
Hell of a leather duster he's got on.
In the background, Molly is bottoms up with a beer walking by.
Yeah.
Miller Lite commercial incarnate.
What is this, Oprah? Just give me the goddamn package.
That's funny.
If it's not kosher, he's going to break his thumbs. And Kutcher says, by law, it should be stamped on there because it's steaks.
Confused, walks away. We hear loud opera music playing. OJ keeps squawking. That means it's dinner time because of the music. He picks up the cage of mice like a waiter. Scrumptious buffet of mice kebabs. OJ scares him by flapping his wings. It freaks Tom out. He drops the cage. They scurry off. He's chasing one up the stairs. OJ comes flying in. When Tom catches it, swoops the mouse out of his hands. Tom goes falling over the railing and onto a table, and OJ flies away.
We see a shot of the mouse in the owl's claw.
I said, looks like OJ's ready to kill again.
Oh.
And he flies out the door past the pizza delivery boy from Right Now in the movie. Dude, that was cool.
Molly runs over, asks if that was an owl. How's he flying? Well, he is a bird. I laughed.
Gotta find him or he will lose his job. Molly has now added a giant bag of Cheetos.
She sure has.
To her rotation as she walks around with that and a Miller Lite.
Red says, Tom, relax.
Relax? OJ's loose! This is no time to relax!
Tom! He's right over here!
Right when some white chicks walk by in the background.
Ass off.
Kathy Bates Award.
Ass off. Look at this photograph.
I thought we were going to keep getting that bit throughout the movie.
Yeah.
Would have been funnier.
Yeah. Sure would have.
We got to break down the script writing.
Doesn't feel like a pear shake right now.
Shut up, Mr. Tommy Boy.
Mr. Fat Boy.
Oh, it's not a fair shake.
Molly points out OJ in the driveway. He's just sitting there. Tom goes chasing after him and he flies off. He's crawling on the ground. Blue's there with a gun?
My boy Blue.
What is this property line?
I was waiting for that bear trap.
And for some reason, a white chick is on a rock climbing wall behind him.
That's Blue's wife, man.
That's right.
Be respectful.
Well, didn't know that at this point. I had no idea what was going on. Somehow there's a rock climbing gym next door.
That's Blue's house. Blue's pretty rich.
I was just looking for...
Yeah. I see what you're looking for. Got a thing for young girls, eh?
No.
Then why you keep eyeing my wife, you perv?
She calls for Blue to be back soon. She needs him to spot her. As soon as he looks back to say, give me a minute, Ashton snatches a gun.
The way he goes, aw.
Yeah.
Please don't kill me. He offers up his most valued possession. You know what that is, don't you? Evander Holyfield's ear self-Cobra formula.
Reference.
Blue carries it around in his chest pocket, and then in case you weren't sure, he's going to let you know.
Hello, exposition.
That Mike Tyson bit it off.
But it's white. So? Shouldn't it be black?
Well, if it's still on his head, sure. But anybody knows that a severed ear loses its color.
Yes, Cheryl. What happens if an ear is severed from your head? It changes color. Duh.
Then I guess she falls off camera and there's a thud.
We hear a thud and she goes, ow.
Damn.
Disembodied voice is running away with this.
Well, let Tara Reid get back in this movie.
Yeah.
Glad that Kutch has Chekhov's gun now as he comes back to the house. Molly's in the kitchen with a smoking Keckner and Carmen Electra.
They are messing up this kitchen.
Molly invited them over to help look for the owl. Daryl is sipping 2 different beers, and he fixed the table in the hall. Carmen tosses a beer towards Daryl. He's already got 2, so he doesn't catch it. and it shatters. Airball.
I appreciate all your help, but can you make sure your friends stay outside the house?
All of them, or?
Go ahead, Zach.
You clip it. I don't remember. I just wrote Ope.
All of them, or just the colored guy? No.
No.
All of them.
Oh, that's smart.
That way the colored guy won't take it first as golden dumpster.
I was stunned by the amount of restraint considering the bingo parade earlier.
Right.
But I guess that word in 2003 let it rip.
2003? Are you kidding? It's a miracle the president wasn't using it on TV.
They're all good people, not going to steal nothing or drink too much like the...
Yep.
The table is fixed with a bunch of duct tape, and Lisa gets back home. She doesn't want to get into it. Got in a huge fight with Hans.
This bleep hole says, so it's over? You hornball.
Tara nods. It's her own fault for dating a guy that
Pop
likes.
Yeah, but we're not going to find out what type of guy that is, right?
No, she's going to give us some Hans position.
Top marketing exec, Harvard Law with Jericho Action Jackson. Good family, top of the tennis ladder.
Hello, exposition.
So he's white, right? His name is Hans.
Hold that thought.
This episode is brought to you by Cologuard. Do you know what's really scary? Not screening for colon cancer when you turn 45. The Cologuard test is non-invasive, requires no special prep or time off work, and ships right to your door. In just 3 simple steps, Cologuard takes the scare out of colon cancer screening. If you're 45 or older and at average risk, ask your healthcare provider about the Cologuard test. Cologuard is available by prescription only. Learn more or request a prescription today at Cologuard.com/screen.
Kraft Mac and Cheese is better than 90s hip-hop. We'll remind you of your childhood without making you feel incredibly old. Kraft Mac and Cheese. Best thing ever.
This episode is brought to you by Stouffer's. Here comes 3-time juggling champion Natalia Rogers. She's juggling law school, her TA job. Oh, narrowly catches the laundry. What's that 4th ball? Parents unexpectedly showed up at dinner time? Is that too much for Natalia? Not with Stouffer's Chicken Alfredo and its mouth-watering mix of Asiago, Romano, and Parmesan. When you're juggling 4 things at once and the clock strikes dinner, think Stouffer's.
This episode is brought to you by Beneful. Mornings are when the grind starts. Stretches, immaculate. Cardio, crushed it. Territory, marked. Sorry, geraniums. The dog routine is on point, but it can get a little wolf. That's why I fuel up with high-protein Beneful freshly prepared meals. I'm eating clean with real meat and veggies, served fresh from the pantry. Kick boring in the bowl with Beneful freshly prepared meals. Visit Purina.com/Beneful to shop now.
Wally wants to talk to him. Lisa sees that she's here. Came to talk to your dad. Tara's going to her room. He can stay if he wants, or he could go. He says maybe we could talk, and she has closed the door.
Everyone's back in the kitchen. Carmen's on a stool.
Raiding the cabinets.
They found the owl. Where is he? Well, he got away. Hopped into the bushes. Keckner's going to lure the bird with hamburger meat because they like burger meat. I don't know. Never had a bird, but most animals respond to meat. It's a fact.
Molly says to tell Tom about the Kennedy assassination.
She gets so excited.
Speed knows who killed JFK. Ask him. Ask him. Is it fine? Who killed JFK? Desi Arnaz. And then as he walks away, Keckner says, his life just changed. About Kutcher.
And he swigs from a wine bottle in his hand. A mouse crawls in a Louis Vuitton bag, then up Kutcher's sleeve. Somehow it's in his pants now, so he's convulsing. And he's also holding the panties from the Louis Vuitton bag. She walks in on him.
It looks like he's jerking it.
Comedy.
I had something in my pants.
She seems very forgiving.
She's just cool with it.
I think she has a goldfish brain.
Oh.
I think she forgets things 5 seconds later. What did you think I meant? That's $1.
No, that's
the look on your face.
Yep.
That's not.
Yep.
Hold on, no, we're not.
I don't know what you thought.
You're right.
But it was not legit.
I'm a fair and impartial observer.
It's a swear jar. What are you guys doing here?
She spots it running out of the room. He crashes over the bed. She says they'll get it later. She's not worried about mice.
She's pouring wine already.
Where did the wine come from?
Exactly.
Great question.
She's glad he stayed. She needed a good laugh. Could I make a bigger ass of myself? And then he notices a sign poster of Walter Payton.
Yeah, Sweetness 85 Bears, only the greatest team ever to play the game.
Shut up. Walter Payton, Jim McMahon, Mike Singletary. You may be the coolest girl ever.
You like football?
Yeah, I love it.
I didn't know you guys like football.
Yeah, no, me and Paul watch the game every Sunday.
Paul too?
Yeah.
Football's position from Tara Reid.
Because she's a cool chick.
She's a cool chick, guys.
Then she expositions about how she used to be an artist. Then she expositions about how art doesn't fit in with her father's vision of her future. Then she expositions about how this thing that broke was her brother's and how her brother has a restraining order. Everything she says.
CT5 artists.
CT5 expositions.
Her, Rocky Jr., the prostitute in heart condition, because photography is an art.
Okay.
Something to consider down the road.
Oh my God, CT5 artists. I love it. The nude figure drawings on an easel from the Van Wilder sketch class that she didn't take.
Yeah.
And she says, it's just something I used to do, but I couldn't get any more of my friends to pose nude, so I stopped.
Would you be interested? You're blushing. I was just joking.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I just get red from time to time. She thinks he's funny. She spots the mouse. He runs out of the room, right into a model ship.
Don't worry. It's her brothers. Time to get more exposition on Red.
Oh my God.
Oh, so Dad told you? About what? About the restraining order. Cobra formula. Not allowed within 100 yards of Lisa, Pop, or the house. Red's a freak. As they're talking, somehow we've got Speed
up at the second balcony,
standing on Carmen Electra's shoulders, sitting on Molly's shoulders,
who's on Daryl's shoulders.
Yeah.
Trying to get OJ off the roof of the house. Lisa's telling a rambling story about a party at the house. Kutch redirects her inside. They miss OJ and they crash into a pool.
Comedy.
That's got an art installation in it.
Dangling Calder-esque mobile in the middle of it.
And then
this was so Carmen Electra could come out of the water in slow-mo with a wet t-shirt.
Sure was.
Giant popos.
And then David Koechner could come out of the water in slow-mo with a wet t-shirt.
That's right. Koechner does it the exact same way she does it.
He nailed it.
He did.
Now they're drinking more wine. Talking about some movie up for an Oscar that never got mentioned.
Which movie? Oh, we don't get the name of it.
Some shit I don't know.
Okay. But he hated it.
Maybe it was Ghost. It was a shot at his brother.
Oh. Yeah.
He's so different from how she is at work. What am I going to do? Walk around in my Walter Payton jersey?
Cool chicks can't wear sports jerseys to work.
Oh, Jesus.
Got to play a role. She calls him the guy who would do anything for anybody.
She expositions about Kutcher.
About him to him.
She can talk to him about anything. She reaches across him to pour more wine, a way that I've never seen anybody pour wine.
Never. It's just so he can think he's about to get kissed.
You don't hover your face right over someone's crotch while you pour wine? You guys never do that?
That's after the wine.
Okay. Well, she pours the wine and then expositions that there's no tension between them.
Hi, sweet Annie.
I guess it's because there's no attraction between us, you know?
Yeah.
You know, there's none of that sexual tension. It's like I'm with a girlfriend. It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we could go to the mall sometime and go shopping. That would be fun. Wouldn't it be fun?
Have to listen to the song. She needs someone to dance with.
Okay.
Is she on amphetamines?
Goldfish brain.
If a woman was acting like this around me, I thought more of Elizabeth Berkley in Saved by the Bell.
Oh.
Manic behavior.
Caffeine pills.
Yeah. I'm so excited. That's what's happening here.
The song soundtrack exposition style is literally you make me feel like dancing and they dance like bingos.
Holy shit, she can't dance.
Neither of them can.
He can't, but she really can't.
She's going for it.
It's a different level.
He's dancing poorly on purpose. She's, who knows?
She's really...
Kutch does a spin and drops into the splits like Sean Jordan at football practice. We get a bones crack caption and he rips his groin, but then he's fine.
I thought the pants were torn.
Are we going to get called back to torn pants?
It said bones crack.
Sure.
You have a boner? I don't know.
I have the hugest boner.
Yeah.
She gets on the bed, yells, "Catch me. Catch me, Eddie.
Swoop me."
To the nuts. The bridge mix. The bridge mix.
She jumps on the bed. She jumps on him. He spins her around. He lays her down on the rug. He picks her up onto his lap. The song changes.
She turns him into Blanston. She's going to try to flip another one.
Her friend Jenny does a real wild strip routine to it. It's super sexy.
The exposition's about her friend, yeah.
Even you'd appreciate it.
What is happening?
I wish I could be like her. She's so free.
What?
And then Kutcher gives us some more Ashton Kutcher face.
Yeah.
Is she wearing a button-up white tank top, a.k.a. a button-up?
Yep.
They put buttons on that.
After she's done, she says, "What do you think?" He says, "It was very nice." She says, "So if you weren't gay, this would turn you on?" He says, Gay? Who said I was gay?
My father.
Homophobia.
I laughed hard because I thought she was going to say, I saw the magazine
right
in the briefcase.
We got to break down the script writing.
Nope.
That would have been way better.
No, it would have been more logical, Maze. I submit to you, it's way funnier.
Her dad is just out here saying,
Gay enough to go tell his daughter, who also works at the company. So that technically is an HR violation.
He says, no, it's not true. And then an all-time ass-on performance of, God, I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe you let me do this.
Yep.
Why would he say I'm gay?
Why would your dad?
Why would your boss dad?
You are a little effeminate.
He's offended. If he were gay, he wouldn't be offended.
That's right.
Lisa says Hans is too.
She's over it.
She's not that embarrassed.
Kutch asks what Hans did.
So what did Hans do?
Not just one thing. More about trust.
Now she's expositioning about how she can't find a decent man.
Sending out some kind of vibe can attract a decent guy.
Actually, did you hear that in the background? You heard Amin sending her a DM? You know what?
What?
That's another mark for you agree?
I just hit the bell. I didn't say anything.
I thought.
It's a good joke. Strong joke.
He says she'll find another guy so fast. Look at you. You're amazing. You really think so? Why do you think I'm here tonight? Oh, God, Tom, you didn't know. You thought that.
That's my opening.
And then he just kisses her. And then Red peeks in the door, waves him over.
That was not an invitation to kiss.
No.
There's a bunch of let's leap ahead, but not scenes, just in a conversation.
Yeah, within the conversation.
Yeah.
So he's like, I have to go. I'll be right back.
Tom, you don't have to lie to me. If you have to go to the bathroom, go take a crap and come back.
What?
You have to go to the bathroom to pinch the loaf.
Yeah.
Is this cool chick behavior?
Absolutely.
What?
Is she an idiot in the movie?
No, she's a cool chick.
Add both of them to the chat.
Her for sure.
Madsen walked by with an axe. Now he's downstairs tossing the place, going through drawers.
Ransacking.
Puts a switchblade in Kutch's face. You boned Vasquez out of 20 grand, or you frigged him, as Taffer would say. You think I work for Mrs. Fields? You think my boss likes to bake cookies? Tough guy talk?
That's a great line, though.
That is a great line.
He stabs a Ziploc of flour and shakes it all over the floor, then jumps on it.
This is taken away.
Mrs. Fields, another great spot at the mall.
Oh, yeah.
On the way back from Johnny Rockets.
Yeah, you get you a warm one?
Oh, yeah. Paid half the time.
That feels like a place where you could have a usual, Zach.
Oh, I had a usual.
It's not a Johnny Rockets. That's a sit down, but
you get Johnny Rockets to go. I wouldn't sit there. Because remember, Maze, this is pre-smartphone.
Oh, yeah.
So I would get my lunch and then head back to the manager's office at Oakley.
The desktop?
So I get on the computer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the desktop.
Got to.
While you're eating a sandwich?
Absolutely. Or chili fries or whatever. Yeah.
Clicking.
Clicking on the mouse. Fucking shoveling food in my mouth. Wondering, can I stretch this hour to an hour and 15 with nobody noticing?
Oh, shit.
Oh.
This is Jack Taylor mix up. Madsen was in the joint with the Jack Taylor. Had a horrible case of folliculitis on his ass. Yeah. Kutch wouldn't know about that. I thought you said he was your boss.
Yeah.
He is. And you never saw his ass?
Why would I see my boss's ass?
Worked for a guy long enough. Sooner or later, gonna get a glimpse of his ass.
Tom threatens to call the cops and tell him what? Your drug deal went bad?
For being awesome?
You're not gonna call the cops?
You rat me out, I'm gonna carve you up like a turkey and beat your kids with what's left of you. I don't have any kids. I can wait.
Cell phone rings. He takes the call.
20 CB ringtone.
Mm-hmm.
Classical music in that MIDI file.
60 minutes till Vasquez collects his 20 grand or your gift wrap nuts.
Cut to Tom walking in on Red near the safe.
In a robe.
Tom, what's going on?
Hair all wet.
Mm-hmm.
Starts playing dumb. He probably had the wrong address. There's got to be a dozen Jack Taylors in Chicago.
Red's going to Jack's bedroom. Tell me if TJ shows up. You're not even supposed to be in this house. Says who? I know about the restraining order. Restraining schmaining. I mean, it's just a big misunderstanding.
Something, rhyme something, schmumthing. You know, like
rhyming, schmiming.
20 CB?
Yes.
Yeah. They don't do that anymore. Right?
It was at this point when Molly's like, hey, it's OJ. I started thinking, are we not getting a romantic comedy here? At no point he's going to spend the rest of the movie with Tara Reid.
Well, at least she's in the house.
Sure.
Because at one point I thought she was never coming back.
When she said, I'm so embarrassed, and then they make out.
Is she in the house?
Yeah. He kissed her and left to take a shit. And she's still on the hook waiting for him.
Oh, that's true.
There's so much happening in the house that's loud.
Yeah.
And she never reacts or comes to investigate or anything. She just kind of wanders in and out.
Or deals with any of the chaos and damage until the end.
He comes downstairs. Kenan Thompson is there. He's Hans.
Film noir.
Is that so shocking? You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, what? Just because I'm a few pounds overweight? That pause was very ass on.
Joke noir.
He tears up. Second day of a new diet. He gave up chocolate. And
I'm back in because all of that was a disembodied. I was out on Kenan.
Yeah.
Then the disembodied voice saying, just give up chocolate. I was like, we're back.
Kush redirects towards a Miller Lite.
And then he opens the Miller Lite on the side of the counter and I laugh.
Yeah.
There's a misunderstanding. Lisa left him. What happened? Seeing me naked from behind like that kind of shocked her. Tonight was the first time Hans hops up on the counter to reenact. And he's throwing his leg up and he's grabbing ass. And
he says a handful of ass and a handful of this.
Going into incredibly descriptive detail. And that's when Lisa walked in.
Ashton Kutcher puts together that you cheated on her. And that's when Hans puts together that he cheated on her.
Oh, I guess that was cheating.
Ass off.
Oh, now I've got to lost everything.
Everyone, he says.
She kept telling him Hans reminds her of her dad. Dad! Hans, you got to realize that this is over. You got to put an end to it and move on. He says, I know what I have to do.
Guess this is goodbye. OJ flies by and Kutch takes off running. OJ goes in the window of a neighbor's house.
Oh.
An old lady calls him Julie's date. Thinks he's Albert. She's hard of hearing, so he shouts. In comes this guy like a ton of bricks. Kool-Aid Manning his way into the living room.
What the fuck is this character?
Harry Keller.
According to Grandma, a blind, crippled nephew named George comes rolling in a motorized wheelchair. Kutch keeps shouting,
Nice to meet you.
I'm not deaf.
Hey, you know what the advantage is of being crippled? Oh, I can't say that I do. You don't really care much about what I have to say, do you? Instantly offended.
Kutch sits down. He says, sit down, Tom. Kutcher looks around and gets up and sits down again.
Do you know what I gained by becoming a quad? What, are you shaking your head? I can't see, you know.
I'm sorry. Tell me what you gained.
I no longer need my Viagra. Now I can maintain my arousal for hours.
That's great. I guess things have a way of evening themselves out in the long run, huh?
No, not really. Do you know why?
No, why?
Because I am a blind quad freak, you moron! What, you think women dig this?
Golden dumpster.
Tambor comes in, breaks it up.
I mean, you think women go, I'm gonna give that mutant freak my number.
Ed Morehouse, I'm Julie's dad.
Check out that
Hey,
blind.
nice to meet you.
Is George boring you with his self-pitying tripe?
No, not at all. Actually,
I'm blind. I'm crippled. Woo hoo hoo. Leave the room. I want to talk to Albert alone for a second.
I can stay if I want.
Leave the room. No, you can't. Get out.
You're not letting me hurt
Get
you.
out. Get out.
Okay.
Turn it. Turn it. Turn it. Oh, for God's sakes, get out.
He kicks his chair. He's barking at him.
Turn it.
Golden dumpster.
George crashes into a table. He breaks a vase. He keeps crashing.
Disembodied voice.
Tambor, time for some...
Hello, exposition.
Julie's self-conscious about her appearance since the accident. Here she comes with a massive bandage on her head.
Tambor is all in a day's work, no?
He comes back.
Yeah, the scene with everybody at the end had to have been a whole day, so I think it's 2 days.
Yeah.
It's the Dan Aykroyd Award.
It's in the same set. I think they did that all at once.
That whole scene, though, was a lot. That took all day.
Too many people.
All right.
Kutch is not Albert. He's not her date, so Julie cries and runs away.
I knew this would happen.
Tambor's ass off.
But she wasn't enough for you, Mr. GQ.
Is that it? No, you don't understand.
Oh, I understand, Fabio.
You think she bought your fairy tale, Mr. I'm too sexy for medical booties?
He kicks him out of the house, threatens to kick his pretty boy ass to Kingdom Come. Molly's standing outside asking if she's interrupting something. They both see OJ fly off.
Molly's got two things to talk about. She doesn't want to wear the booties anymore, and Tina thinks she's got cancer. Smash cut to Molly slapping Kutch's hand into Carmen Electra's giant popos.
Mm-hmm.
Giant popos.
The look, right, Mace?
What?
I think so. Yep.
What look?
Yep.
I didn't say anything.
Yep.
It was an impure thought, but I don't think it's a swear.
All right.
Kutcher should have returned his salary immediately.
All right. Now it's
Gratis.
now it's back.
Don't you feel anything?
Yeah. I mean, no.
Now he's comparing both their breasts.
Molly Shannon ass off getting into it as he's doing. Like, oh, that feels kind of good.
Yeah. Just in time for Lisa to walk in. Oh, man, this isn't what it looks like.
He's got his arms crossed like Keenan Ivory Wayne's holding guns and Low Down Dirty Shade.
Same note, too.
She believed everything. All just a bunch of lines. You think I'm a complete idiot.
Old cliches expositioning about how she feels.
I was just checking these girls for breast cancer.
Make me sick. She slams the door. He runs out. Then it's just him and Molly calmly walking down the stairs.
Asks if it's the first time he cheated on her. Coach gets flustered.
I didn't cheat. You were there. I know you didn't cheat. I mean, you were a little grabby.
Now Madsen is working on the safe with the crowbar, and he started a cozy fire to do this. Kutch pulls out Blues Chekhov's gun.
Put the crowbar down or I will blow your behind to Frigtown.
Nailed it.
We get the recurring bit of people trying the licorice and spitting it into the bowl.
Yeah.
Because Speed does it in the background.
Oh, yeah.
Speed is everything. Madsen unzips his fly. We both have guns.
This is a move, man.
It's a move, and he's not drinking enough water, folks, because that urine is very, very golden yellow.
Whatever he's drinking, Miller Lite, he's drinking a lot of it.
A lot of it. I'm guessing he hasn't had water in weeks.
Then he starts peeing on everything, and that stream is strong, like Matthew McConaughey as a child.
Let me ask this. He unzips his pants. What are you doing? We both have guns. Only difference is you don't have the guts to use yours. Bow Wow formula? Because he unzips the pants.
It's an action. It's not throwing something at him, though, or giving him something.
Well, it is.
Well, hold on. He should have started peeing first.
Yeah, if he peed first and then said we both have guns, that'd be Bow Wow formula.
That's fair.
He pisses on Kutch. He pisses on the fire. Phone rings. It's Taylor calling to check in. He's still pissing. Might be coming home early. Fish tank's a little low. Luckily, Madsen's already pissing in it.
That stream is powerful.
Oh, my God.
Wicked powerful.
Madsen takes the gun, checks the chamber, and then hands it back. He's tapped out. He wants something to drink. Maybe a Miller Lite. Speed comes in. Wonders if Kutch had an accident. Might want to try a few kegels. Tighten up down there. I'm doing them now.
And release.
Well, when in Rome, he pisses too.
Tom's in the bathroom washing something. Was that his pants in the sink?
Dealing with the piss.
He got peed on.
Okay. But then his entire pants are... Never mind.
Doesn't matter. He's there for...
Hello, exposition.
Yep.
Sees medicine for folliculitis. Molly walks in, thinks Tom pissed himself. He wants to stop the maniac downstairs. She has a sleeping pill. Powerful stuff. He goes to Madsen, apologizes for putting the gun on him earlier. Totally out of line.
Madsen pours a drink. His name is TJ. They laugh about the piss prank. Then Kutch with an expert, hey, look over there. It's two. Oh, no, there's a third blonde. They're going at it.
It's these two twins, and there's three of them. Can't hardly wait.
Mr. Blonde says, I was all psyched up for some.
Oh, my God. She is gorgeous.
All psyched up for some action. Lesbians are very special.
Puts the sleeping pill powder in the drink. Madsen pops the safe open, starts wobbling. He's pulling the curtain down. Then, finally, he goes head first into Chekhov's.
Whoa. I said don't gong that. You're not supposed to mix the pill with whiskey. Speed and Molly tell him.
She's got a point. Everyone does know you're not supposed to mix pills with booze.
That's right.
He's seizing up. Molly calls him a human vibrator. Speed used to be a paramedic. Andy saw OJ. Kutch doesn't care. Andy takes the money from the open safe. Kutch gives Speed the gun. Doorbell.
It's Julie from next door.
She's got a head bandage and she's actively bleeding. And now...
How did she know he was there?
No idea.
Well, they live next door.
But he doesn't live there.
Paul the Owl.
He's been there for maybe 3 hours.
That's not hard to figure out, Zach. All the shenanigans that's been happening.
Oh, got it. Okay.
We got to break down the script writing.
He's trying to stick things behind her bleeding head so she doesn't get blood on stuff.
Foley work out of control.
Squelching.
Andy Richter comes in and starts hitting on her immediately.
Oh my God.
No one's ever been attracted to her, even before the accident. About 6 months ago, she was hitchhiking and a trucker tried to rape her.
But that's it.
Andy can't believe she never had a real boyfriend, just once, for 6 years, and then he left.
Tito's are getting stuck to the back of her head.
Comedy.
He got hit by a bus. That's not your fault. He really wanted out of the relationship.
Kutch leaves Andy alone with the bleeder. He's reassuring her that she's attractive. What about the trucker?
He was obviously pretty attracted to you. I think that trucker would have raped anyone. I doubt that. You're obviously very special.
That's so sweet of you. I mean it.
Golden dumpster.
Cut to Tom outside. Molly, Speed, and Carmen are digging up the lawn. They head to bury TJ.
Clip stepbrothers.
What are you doing?
I'm burying you.
I'm alive! I'm alive!
You're waking the neighbors! Shut up! No!
You said he was going to be okay. You said you were a paramedic. I took a course.
Coach is going to call 911. That's for emergencies. What do you think this is?
This guy's dead. 20 minutes, he'll still be dead. There's no sense of urgency here. I said touche.
Yeah.
Tell him there was an accident. They might not see it that way. Tom, you did kill him.
Touche.
You gave him the pill. I didn't tell you to kill nobody.
No, we have to call the cops and report it, but he didn't do it as someone who's merely exclaiming.
You're not gonna call the cops?
He did it like someone trying to do a young Frank Dukes impression, complete with the hand signals.
Speed stops them from arguing, tells them to spread around some leaves on the ground, make it look good. I'm not going to help you conceal a dead body. Molly wonders if they should say some words like a burial.
I don't know all the good things, you know.
Bob says to make it quick. Speed starts to talk. I didn't really know TJ. Molly says Tom knew him. Me? All I knew is the guy was a violent, sadistic goon that was into lesbians.
Amen.
Amen.
Lisa can't believe he's still here. Tonight was a big mistake. Red comes out of the bushes eating an apple. Madsen's hands pop out of the dirt.
Kitcher says, don't you think you're overreacting a little bit? Don't laugh.
He comes out, he grabs Tara, he takes her hostage with the gun.
Pops out of the dirt like Cliff and Dead Man on Campus.
That's right.
Oh, it's good. Yeah.
He's got the gun out. Kutcher pulls out his dick and says, looks like we both got guns.
Call back.
Kickner's in the background shaking his head. No.
This is after Kutch dares Madsen to shoot. Go ahead. Waste the bitch.
Yeah.
Tara gets tossed aside. Andy knocks Madsen out with a shovel. Tara calls him so brave. As he's saying the gun's not loaded, it shoots. Oh my God. Chekhov's blues gun went off.
Disembodied voice. What the hell is going on? I think that's my guy Mikey, but I'm not sure.
Speed reloaded it. Daryl's back. He's asking about Jack Taylor, who wants to be picked up from the train station in 15 minutes.
Or else they're fired.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know. I ain't got a job.
Don't worry. Tara says she'll take care of everything, and maybe he should put his hog away. Because it's been out this entire time. And it's time.
Oh my God.
For more
montage.
Bare naked ladies.
And we're gonna need a montage.
Cleaning montage with Tara, Speed, Molly, and Daryl.
Daryl throws a trash bag on the roof. I wonder if that'll come back.
Chekhov's trash bag on the roof.
Oh, that's right.
Molly picks up 500 Miller Lights off the counter at once.
Carbon's spot welding the pool installation.
With rock hard nips.
Yes, that's the only reason why they had that. Daryl is cleaning, looks at the bottle of cleaner, takes a swig, and we get a slow zoom in on him as he realizes, I kind of like this.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And Speed finds the empty book ideas notepad.
Daryl takes a scoop of the dirt from the potted plant.
Eating dirt like Dirty D.
And then attacks Putty Tank. Yeah.
He eats the dirt and discovers he kind of likes it.
Licking glue that he used to fix the table.
The polish also on the banister. Golden dumpster.
Taylor's talking about Thailand refueling in Hawaii. Coach has a mouse in his pocket. It crawls on his shoulder. Now OJ is flying alongside the car and the 20CB window crank breaks off. Oh no, how will he close the window now?
It's not a car, it's a jalopy.
Mouse now on Taylor's shoulder. Tom does the movie theater wraparound. Taylor catches him, tells him to concentrate on the driving as OJ is staring at the mouse on his shoulder.
Ass off.
Flying backwards with the car and staring at the mouse.
OJ flying backwards is funny.
Hans walks in the house.
Looking sad.
He walks up the stairs.
Speed takes the gun out of a trash bag. Good thing I found it. You can't throw away a gun. That's when the cops show up.
They think he's TJ. They think he's got her hostage. They had reports of all kinds of stuff happening in the area. He starts giving away too much about possibly killing someone and poisoning.
Teddy Rexing exposition. Everything that's happened.
He backs into the house and Hans has hung himself with a "Thanks, Tom" sign.
I laughed.
I laughed too.
This sign is funny.
Everyone screams, including Hans, who falls crotch first onto Speed's face. The chandelier comes crashing down. Oh no, the fixed table is broken again.
Tara reads ass on screaming.
Now the mouse is in Tom's lap as he drives. OJ's in the car and he's attacking Tom. Jack sees it, steers the car to the sidewalk, then back across the road. It bounces, making him look like he's going down on Tom for some reason.
Comedy,
that's the reason.
While he's going down on OJ.
Yeah. Paramedics checked on Hans. He's fine. Better than that chandelier. I'd hate to be here when the owners get back.
You could say that again.
20 CP. And then, guys, the car crashes through the living room. Literally everybody from the movie converges into the living room.
Except for Blue.
He's dead.
Blue's wife is here, but not Blue. Jeffrey Tambor, they're all blaming Kutch. Molly has them bring Madsen's body back inside. That's funny. Taylor tells Tara to pack. She's coming to Thailand. Kutch says,
no.
Totally natural segue into talking about Jack's ass cream.
Yeah.
The publishing operation is a cover.
Folliculitis.
Taylor talked Thai. Taylor talked Thai very well. Taylor denies it. Maybe that's a Meet the Parents reference.
Yeah.
Kutch says he has no choice as he rips an old man's pants off.
Have to.
Bends him over first to do that.
Yeah, over the car.
Ass double.
Rips the pants off and then gets down eye level.
He has to get in there to inspect it for himself.
Tara says this is insane.
It's fine. Taylor calls him a blithering idiot.
Guys, the ointment must have worked. That's funny.
He gets cuffed, and that's when Andy steps forward.
And my name's also, Taylor, whatever.
Jack Taylor Jr.
Pulls down his pants. It's all red from the folliculitis. That's why they call me Red.
Everyone's horrified. The cop in the background with Cheryl, ass off. Look at this photograph.
Oh, I didn't notice.
And then maybe the line of the movie.
The disembodied voice of Keenan saying,
yeah,
what's with this movie and ass cheeks?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't catch that at all.
Oh, you did? Oh, my God.
I lost my shit.
They accuse Andy of dealing drugs. Andy insists it was flour and that he dumped a kilo of the real stuff down the toilet. You should not run a Pinkberry. Finished dealing for good. Kutch realizes that OJ the Owl got the Coke toilet water.
Cocaine Bear Owl.
And that's when OJ flies back in for more Coke toilet water. Taylor can't believe OJ is flying. We get real uplifting music. So he flies all around the house and back outside. And then we hear off camera cars honking and tires screeching. Mr. Highway, no!
He says, get Tom out of his sight.
My boy Blue starts yelling, he's got my ear. Evander Holyfield ear. Holyfield's ear, for God's sake.
Oh, Blue is here.
Take him away, boys.
Hey, I'm the chief here. Take him away, toys.
What'd you say, Chief?
Do what the kid says.
Tom turns around, yells to Lisa. Cops force him out. It rained at night. We cut to the next morning. OJ's outside the window. Jack climbs into the tree. OJ goes to the roof. Red can't believe Tara's going with him. She says he needs her. Jack is manipulating her. He's going to bail Tom out of jail. Drug money? No, I stole this from Dad's safe. Someone has to help Tom.
This is a confusing message here.
It's funny. The nicest guy in the world's the only one with enough balls to stand up to Dad.
Is that the point of the movie?
All he wanted to do was to spend some time with you. Look what it gets him. Classic Dad. I'm not allowed in the house. You're not allowed out of it. He doesn't care about us. Only that stupid bird.
Hey, Red, can I tell you something?
Sure.
I know this is gonna sound weird, but ever since I was a little kid, I used to always wish that I was that stupid bird.
OJ's picking the trash bag open that's been on the roof the whole time, the Chekhov's trash bag.
The tree branch, Jack was on brakes. He pulls down the gutter. Sewage goes into his mouth. He's covered in it.
Then she gives us one last ass-on scream.
Bottles, mice hit him in the face from the trash bag. He landed on the ground with his leg in the bear trap. What?
Chocolate fountain amount of mud onto his face. Daisy chain. Mud face.
Oh.
Tommy boy.
Oh, okay.
That's one for Mayes.
Yeah, you can charge me $1 for that.
Yeah.
That's fine. The one that knocked him down was a champagne bottle. And yes, Chekhov's bear trap from the beginning of the movie. They resolved the family drama, right, guys? So on to the next scene.
Yeah.
Cut to Van Nuys, I guess, even though this is supposed to be Chicago.
Yeah, I think so.
Private plane. Kutch and Andy come sprinting in to find Lisa.
Out of a jalopy.
Rambling Kutch exposition. This isn't what you want. It's what your father wants.
Jack walks up behind him.
Maybe they'll never work, but doesn't want her controlled by a ruthless tyrant.
She's not going. He sees Jack behind him. She's not going? Is this whole concept too complicated for you?
Call back.
He smiles at Tom. No, what made you stay? She kisses him. That. They finally had their long overdue talk.
Taylor's had a long overdue talk. They're sending neck brace Hans to Thailand. Pep Talk Paul is over there giving him a pep talk.
I don't want to go. I'm afraid.
Nonsense. Everyone knows that Asian people are very intimidated by
Tall men?
Canadians?
Republicans?
blacks.
Oh!
Henderson.
Yes, sir.
I won't have that kind of thinking in this company. There's no room for racism here. You're fired.
Yeah, did the S there.
Foley's fired.
Taylor wants Kutch to take over the creative department. He saw his ideas. Your theory on the JFK thing, brilliant. And the moon landing, a hoax? Jade Hoy, you're hired.
Jade Hoy Publishing.
Keckner gives a thumbs up in the back. And then when he hears that his idea was brilliant, he goes...
Jack figured anyone with the guts to piss on his Persian rug should have the job. He gets mad at Tom grabbing Tara's ass while they kiss.
Making out and grabbing ass at the airport. Daisy chain.
That's right.
That's the best one.
Wait.
Rob Lowe and Bo Derek.
Oh.
Then Henderson is pissed at Jack's shoe.
And he needs water too, because his shit is super yellow.
Time for Tom to narrate to end it. It was his lucky day. Based on Lisa and Red's suggestions.
If I had $1 million.
Bare naked ladies.
Jake restructured the company. Casual Friday every Friday. Henderson's 27 straight days without being fired. OJ is back off the drugs and only drinks beer.
OJ belches.
Still has occasional flashbacks when he sees a toilet.
Distortion effects.
Molly got a job at a coffee shop. Everybody hates the coffee.
Puke ensemble for that.
I did not expect this group shot of everyone spewing vomit.
Confusion joke about Hans in Thailand being sent to the back of the bus, but it's because he's smoking, not because he's black.
Aha. Get it?
I'm smoking.
Tom gets to write books based on his own experience. How to land the girl of your dreams in one night. The pickup artist?
And Lisa does the illustrations because of the art.
From the beginning of the movie?
Oh.
And she's wearing her Walter Payton jersey. Remember that?
I did not pick up on that.
Yeah.
That's so stupid. You know what? I was kind of having a good time with this, and I thought maybe I will file it. No, phobe it. Lock me in.
Where do you think they shot the Thailand scenes?
Right outside the money plane. Hans finds a briefcase in Thailand, smiles at the fourth wall.
The trivia briefcase from the beginning of the movie.
Roll credits with couples dancing.
A lot of dancing.
Yeah.
Whole cast bingo dances.
Dance some more. Everyone dance and have a good time.
If I had $1 million.
They had fun. They had fun making this movie. That's what that means.
Andy hits the banaka and then he makes out with Julie.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we close the deal.
Good, yeah.
Seals the deal.
Keenan's doing his what up with that dance in Thailand.
If I had $1 million. 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 I'd be rich.
Seatbelts fastened. Tray tables in an upright position. Here we go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Lift off.
I'm going to say it's when we discovered that there's an agency
that
hires bingos out for $4 an hour.
That's the one.
It's not when we realize that he's house sitting. It's when Kutch realizes that he's house sitting.
I'm going to go it's when she realizes that he thought that she was inviting him out.
Ooh, a real he said, she said.
Yeah.
You mean when she realizes he's not gay?
Yeah. Even though her father said that he was.
International man on man.
A lot of carrying Tara Reid at the end of this movie, by the way.
A lot of spinning her around.
In the end credits, too.
Like as an actor or?
No.
That was in the whole movie.
Why don't you try telling us what the fuck happened?
Plot summaries. Get to 90 seconds.
Jesus.
I picked this. So I will go first. 3, 2, 1. Ashton Kutcher works at a publishing company and he's crushing on Tara Reid, who is the boss's daughter. She tricks him into house sitting for the boss dad while she goes to a party. Boss dad is obsessed with his owl named OJ after the football player, not the murderer. And as soon as he leaves, a series of wacky misadventures unfold. Boss dad's deranged son orchestrates a drug deal with fake drugs. A fired secretary brings her white trash boyfriend over, plus 3 random friends that probably met in an anonymous group, and they drink a few thousand Miller Lights. OJ the owl gets hopped up on cocaine toilet water and flies out of the house. My boy Blue and his rock climbing younger wife pull a gun on Kutch. Tara Reid comes home and gives Kutch a striptease because she thinks he's gay. Turns out she's a cool chick who likes da bears and nude figure drawing.
30.
They accidentally kill the drug dealer and bury him in the backyard. but he comes back to life. There's a neighbor with a bleeding head wound. Kutch talks Keenan into hanging himself. Boss Dad comes back early in the middle of the night, and Kutch pulls his pants down in front of 30 people. Kutch gets arrested, but the brother bails him out of jail, and somehow he gets the promotion he wants and Tara Reid, and in the end, they all did just fine.
Quack Attack is back, Jack!
I got my pen and my pad ready for Amin.
Oh, 3, baby. 1, 2.
Look, do me a favor. I don't want to do a countdown before I do the scene. No countdown. Can we just do it off of action?
Just in your own time. Good. So
I'm not a rocket ship, okay?
Okay. All right.
Ashton Kutcher is Kelso from That 70s Show, and he lets us know that he's a real big uterus at work. His best friend is a real piece of bleep with his hair slicked back real good, and he encourages him to hit on Tara Reid, who's the boss's daughter. I almost said it. But of course, gay porn falls right out as soon as he's about to hit on her. Good thing that won't come up at all. Back at the office, he has a meeting with his boss, Chancellor Valerian from Star Wars, who heard a rumor Kelso wanted to pull a Columbine. Molly Shannon, superstar, is a secretary. She gets fired for making horrible coffee, but not before Chancellor Valerian from Star Wars calls her a bingo 5 times. Meanwhile, Tara Reid expositions about Howard's social life, relationship with her father, and how she doesn't know Kelso from the 70s Show that well. Yet she asks him to house sit for her. I understood what she meant, but somehow this guy was probably hired by that employment agency that hires out bingos thought she meant that she wanted him to house sit with her. How? He doesn't figure this out until he shows up to the house and Valorum asks him to look after an owl named OJ, and yes, he's named after that OJ. Kelso proceeds to goon the home video of Tara,
30.
who manages somehow to exposition on video as well. He gets caught by Andy Richter, who's Tara's brother. She has a brother. Molly Shannon, superstar, shows up to get her job back, but she's accompanied by her domestic violence white trash boyfriend who pops open Miller Lights with his eye socket and argues about his hog size. Mr. Blonde from Reservoir Dogs shows up, and he's a mobster. OJ the owl goes free just like OJ the football player. My boy Blue lives next door. Yada, 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 yada. Shenanigans, mayhem. But the one constant is Tara Reid cannot stop expositioning with every piece of dialogue. Oh yeah, there's a blind quad with an everlasting raging boner.
Quack Attack is back, Jack!
Jeez.
But no woman digs it.
Maze did leave 2 seconds on the board, so we'll allow that.
All right, Zach. Let's see if you can get to the halfway point of this movie before 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1.
All right. Ashton Kutcher is a guy who works in research at a publishing company, wants to be in creative, wants to get this job from General Zod, but his daughter, Tara Reid, is someone that he also wants as well. He wants the job and he wants the boss's daughter. Oh, I almost said it. So we find out there's some confusion in that she has to house sit and watch the dad's bird, but he's going to do it for her. And he thought, oh, we're going to go to a party together, but they're not. She's going to a party with her boyfriend, Hans. And so he goes in there, he gets a bunch of rules. It's like a fucking gremlin, this goddamn owl. OJ, who's not the killer, he's the football player, as you guys said. And so now, as he is taking care of this bird and trying to figure out how to take care of this house, boom, doorbell, boom, doorbell, boom, doorbell, just constant doorbells as characters show up, including Molly Shannon, who got fired earlier in the day. Red is the son of Jack Taylor, General Zod, who wants to do some drug dealing, maybe, but also flush the drugs almost immediately. So that's
30.
Unclear. Molly Shannon's boyfriend, JD Vance, who comes in there and just acts like a white trash piece of shit, but definitely wants you to know that his hog is of size that you would want. And so then, I don't know,
10.
They're chasing around the bird. They're trying to take care of the house. I really think this movie is just in vehicle for Zucker to get Carmen Electra in a wet t-shirt and have her sit on a bed in a bra so that Ashton Kutcher can feel her up.
Quack Attack is back, Jack!
He did cast her in Scary Movie, so brought her back for more.
See? Theory.
This episode is brought to you by Redfin. You're listening to a podcast, which means you're probably multitasking. Maybe even scrolling home listings on Redfin, saving homes without expecting to get them. But Redfin isn't just built for endless browsing. It's built to help you find and own a home. With agents who close twice as many deals, when you find the one, you've got a real shot at getting it. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
LinkedIn is pretty great at a lot of things, like helping you tap into the latest trends and insights in your field. We cannot stop your coworker from tapping her pencil. LinkedIn can help you find new jobs that align with your career goals. We cannot help you find the source of that weird smell in the office fridge. Ew. And while we can't stop your coworkers from bringing their hobbies into the office, LinkedIn can help you bring your career to the next level. LinkedIn is the network that works for you.
Who cares if you lose the game? You got this off your chest. I mean, it's just one night of bar trivia.
One night of bar trivia is sacrosanct to us.
Trivia is sacrosanct. It was difficult to find trivia for this movie, but David Zucker believed he was in director jail after Basketball flopped and he couldn't get hired to do anything before this movie. He said Ashton Kutcher was hired without auditioning, based entirely on his performance in Dude, Where's My Car?
All I got for you is that the March 2001 draft of the screenplay lists David Zucker and Peter Tilden as writers. Tilden is not credited in the final film, and only Zucker receives a directing credit.
The film received 3 Razzie Award nominations. Worst actor for Ashton Kutcher, but he was also nominated for Cheaper by the Dozen and Just Married. They lumped them all together. Worst supporting actress for Tara Reid, and worst screen couple for Kutcher and Tara Reid, or Kutcher and Brittany Murphy, because of Just Married.
Oh, don't do that.
But they lost to Ben Affleck for Daredevil, Gigli, and Paycheck, his epic 2003. Demi Moore, worst supporting actress for Charlie's Angels Full Throttle.
No.
And SuckMyDick.com's own Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, worst screen couple for Gigli. 0 for 3.
Ridiculous.
Tony?
Tony Medley, boys. In the 1930s, there appeared in Hollywood a new genre called the screwball comedy, created by people like writers Charles MacArthur, Ben Hecht, Charles Lederer, directors Frank Capra, Preston Sturges, Leo McCarey, Howard Hawks,
Yo, Preston? Preston Myers, dude, what's going on, man?
actors Carol Lombard, Cary Grant, Katharine Hepburn, Irene Dunne, William Powell, and others of their ilk. So many names so far.
That is a Tony Medley masterclass right there. My guy was in his bag.
That's the first sentence.
I know.
These people all were or became Hollywood legends, as did their movies, which were cleverly written, brilliantly directed, and acted. They were subtle and funny. There were lots of them, and audiences adored them. They are still brilliantly funny, and they had taste. Fast forward to the present. Now, instead of clever scripts, we get the toilet humor of stuff like There's Something About Mary, and Now My Boss's Daughter. Although there are some funny lines that had me laughing out loud, most of the humor is based on the groin. There are lots of urine shots. The film itself has absolutely no coherence. The concept is that Tom Stansfield works for a dictator-like boss, Jack Taylor, and has a crush on his daughter, Lisa. Tom gets finagled into house sitting while Jack and Lisa go out. Jack gives him specific instructions that nobody is to set foot in the house. Naturally, as soon as Jack leaves, the house is inundated with weird people who cause nothing but trouble. It's a different movie.
Yeah.
What follows is imbecilic.
Tom Selleck.
The ending is moronic. The film starts out with 10 very funny minutes. Then the scatological humor starts and the movie tanks, as far as I'm concerned.
You know what was in the first 10 minutes, Amin?
Oh no, I just did the math.
The bingo parade.
The employment agency.
The film is obsessed with the male groin. Not only does urine fall like rain when someone pulls a gun, his victim pulls his male member. Call me crazy. I don't find this funny. I don't rate this at the bottom of the barrel because the film does have a few funny moments, but I wouldn't recommend it to anyone with the slightest inclination to good taste. I mean, what do you think he gave?
3 out of 10.
2 out of 10.
Damn.
Close.
Always went off.
I'd like you all to do an experiment on a plant, something that may benefit mankind. And if you devise something that's groundbreaking, I guarantee you a A in this course.
Whoa, hold on, man. You firing me? You can't do that, Lionel. Look, man, if you don't want me to have a foreman job, I understand, but I need my fucking job, man.
Lewis Pinnock Accent Award. Do we have one? Is it Keenan?
Well, isn't it Ashton, the scene? Who does the hands?
What hand scene?
No, I don't think we have one.
Is there any disembodied voice that would qualify?
I don't think so.
Oh, wait. Spike? Was Spike actually a southern accented guy?
I think he's Canadian.
He is Canadian.
So let's give it to Spike.
All right, Spike.
Let's show them who the horsemen are, guys.
Yeah, we got soul.
Five Horsemen. Oh! Ideas, Poppy Talk,
Ideas,
Doorbell, Miller Lite, Disembodied, and Chekhov Bear Trap, Chekhov Gong, Chekhov Trash Bag, Chekhov Gun, Chekhov Trivia Briefcase.
That's right.
Exposition also. Terrace position, actually.
Terrace position, yeah.
Disembodied voice had a ball, this movie.
It's going to be hard to move me off of disembodied voice.
Everybody had the line, I felt like.
When Blue's wife falls, disembodied.
That's my favorite. Well, no, Hans one.
What's with this movie?
Yeah.
Cheeks.
I would have gone Chekhov because I don't think we've ever had that many Chekhov items in one movie.
No, Chekhov's a great one.
Most Chekhov items in one movie in film history.
Chekhov community.
Breathe in through nose, out the mouth.
Ass on, ass off.
Teddy Rex, Moosey Teddy Rex. Teddy Rex, Moosey Teddy Rex.
Ass on, fuck it, ass off. Ass on, fuck it, ass off.
Michael Biehn Memorial Ass On Award.
Come on.
Dangerously close to renaming it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Tara Reid.
Hold on.
Two-timer.
She's not worse than Emilio.
Yes, she is. We're going to have a new award.
Oh, boy.
The Tara Reid Exposition Concentrate Award.
Check this out. $1,100 is exactly what I charge for acting classes.
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
Well, what are the chits? Universe? You've done it again.
Carl Weathers Memorial Ass Off Award. Andy Richter, David Koechner, Molly Shannon, but my guy, OJ the Owl.
OJ.
Jeffrey Tambor, my guy Daryl was ass off.
He was great.
Madsen was ass off.
Thought Madsen coasted a little bit.
Pretty much everybody not Tara Reid was ass off.
Kutch is kind of splitting the difference.
He's just Kutch.
It's OJ. It's OJ.
OJ the Owl.
The moment I saw him on the ground, sputtering,
convulsing,
no one's going to come get this.
You're good at keeping secrets?
Absolutely.
Because I've got a present for you. Secret present outside by the dumpster.
Is it a baseball mitt?
It fits you like a baseball mitt, like a glove. I hope.
Golden Dumpster nominees.
Holy shit. Got a lot of them.
You go ahead then.
It's a growing sport about, she's not going to believe it was a wrestling magazine. His name's OJ. Oh, like the murderer? No, like the football player. Frozen steaks. These aren't cold. That's the way the guy likes them. Spike demanding that Kutcher go get him a ruler to prove that his hog is not a shrimp. The argument about there's an open hand slap count as hitting someone. OJ is loose. This is no time to relax. And the white women panicking. Blue going, aw, when Kutcher takes the gun away from him. I want your friends to stay outside the house. All of them are just the colored guy. No, all of them.
Oh.
That's smart. That way the colored guy won't take it personal. George, the blind cripple. All of George. Jeffrey Tambor telling him to turn it. Andy Richter consoling Julie, letting her know. What about the trucker? He was obviously attracted to you.
Jesus Christ.
What's with this movie and ass cheeks? And that's going to do it for all the nominees I have.
My pick is my boy Blue with a gun and a young wife on a rock climbing wall.
Mine's going to be Spike saying he'll whip it out right now. Go get a ruler, Tom.
I'm going to go with, I left it off the board on purpose, Daryl tasting things and then slowly being like, oh shit, I kind of like this.
That's another one.
Oh yeah. What am I up to?
13.
Damn.
Yeah.
$13.
Well, Maze, you picked it, motherfucker.
Motherfucker. I like that.
12 or file.
Man, what a fucking mess. This movie was so confusing. It was crazy to find out that this was the first script that this guy sold. After years and years of reading other people's scripts, this is what he came up with.
We got to break down the script writing.
It's poorly executed. The setup, the whole point is to get in the house and have zany things happen and the doorbell keep ringing. Even though I like most of the people that show up, I didn't laugh at a single thing that happened in this whole movie.
Wow.
I was experiencing my own get to 90.
Wow.
OJ flying backwards didn't make you laugh?
I like OJ, the owl. He's ass off.
OJ being thirsty?
Not the
pause. The owl.
Not the employment agency?
You named a whole bunch of golden dumpsters. I had one. That should really explain all there is. Now, Amin, go ahead and file this after you phobe Tommy Boy. Go ahead.
Let me just reiterate. I phobed it. There was a point where I had a good time in the episode. I thought maybe I will file this. And then you guys told me that she's doing the artwork for his book. It's a fucking phobe. Fuck this movie.
I forgot about that. This movie is 1,000 times funnier than Tommy Boy.
You're an idiot.
I laughed so many more times.
Get the fuck out of here.
You're such an idiot.
Is the story good? No, the story sucks. It's all contrived. Absolutely. Tara Reid is awfully ass on. But man, I laughed so many times. And part of it is because I thought it was a rom-com. Midway through, I realized, oh, this isn't a rom-com. This is more like there's something about Mary, basically. Even that's more of a rom-com than this.
Now you and Tony Medley on the same page.
It's a slapstick comedy. It's a slapstick.
It's not.
It is.
It's a slap dick comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? I'm slapping it.
What?
It's a file.
That's another one.
Oh, I'm slapping it. What does that mean?
Yeah, we're up to 15.
Yeah? Yo, so, and?
This was a good luck Chuck level movie.
Yeah.
No.
For sure.
No way.
Absolutely.
No way.
Yes.
No way.
Remember, your man Balls of Fury is in that movie.
I laughed out loud legitimately so many times in this movie. I'm mad I've never seen it before. I like it.
Send us your phobe or fraudulent file. Golden Dumpster, ass on, ass off.
It's not fraudulent.
5 Horsemen, Lewis Pinnock, Plot Liftoff, at Talk Hoops.
You heard me laugh.
At Darth Amin, at Corn Puzzle.
We laughed out the whole episode.
Yeah, because we're funny. At Cinephobe Pod, at Count the Dings, or drop in the Discord by being a Patreon member. Patreon.com/CountTheDings.
Next time we make love, you introduce me to Jade.
Amin, you're picking the next movie from the suggestions.
Yep.
We all got Dickie Roberts, right, as one?
Yep.
Then I got 2. I got a repeat suggestion, a Very Brady sequel.
Okay.
And then I got Getting Even with Dad.
Same. That's the one I got.
I got Getting Even with Dad. My third pick was Swingers.
Me as well.
Oh.
So Amin and I had the exact same 3, right?
Yep.
My algorithm holding strong, man.
I'm going to go with the movie that I think is going to give us more of an opportunity. One thing I didn't like about My Boss's Daughter is that it's one of those episodes I feel like I was just pointing out funny things as opposed to I'm making fun of it.
Right.
There were funny things in this movie.
Stop. Getting Even with Dad has a lot better of a chance of us making fun of it. I'm going to go Getting Even with Dad.
I'm Pluto.
And to be clear, you're picking this. You're picking Getting Even with Dad.
Yes.
Now I am.
What do you mean now?
No, last time I didn't.
What?
Last time I didn't. This one I picked.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Last time there were 3 selections, only one of them qualified.
That's not true.
I didn't pick it. This is what happened. I didn't lie, Annie.
You picked it, motherfucker.
What happened?
You said something about changing the algorithm.
Yes, that's not my pick.
You chose.
That's not my pick. That's not my pick.
Changing the algorithm.
I'm doing it for the show. I'm not picking it. This is me picking it. So I'm going to say Dickie Roberts